How's everybody doing today? Good afternoon. Happy New Year for those of you that I'm seeing for the first time this new year. Speaking to, I guess. How's everybody doing? If you had to rate your day on a scale of 1 to 10, or your year, whatever. Nine out of 11, 9 out of 11, or are you just saying your year's been so awful that it's just like 9/11? I don't know. Anyway, so today's stream, I am mostly going to be catching up with Jack in terms of his current carnivore diet. His New Year's resolution is to go on the carnivore diet. And we are 8 days into the month. And the fact that I even have enough material that I think it's going to take me like 2.5 hours to do should probably tell you everything you need to know about how Jack's carnivore journey is going. But before we do that, I just want to cover two things kind of briefly. Okay. I just bought 8 pork butts at Costco. Oh my God. Are you on the same carnivore diet? Are you on the Jack diet too? Listen, I just want to cover some completely irrelevant things first, and then we'll move on to Jack. We're going to spend most of the afternoon here on Jack. I'm a growing boy. Yeah, you probably do need to put on a few pounds, to be honest. This literally came up on Twitter as I was like getting set up, and I just thought it was so fucking funny. And if you are from France, are French, know French people, have been to France, you might be able to relate to this.
I don't know. It just makes me feel stupid. You know, like, why do I want to travel here? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just filming this video here in Lyon, France. It's my first time visiting. To be honest, the experience is very isolating. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful city. Has a lot to do and see and to discover, but I don't recommend for solo traveler or people or someone who doesn't speak French, because it's a very isolating experience. People here, they seem very indifferent. I had no problem meeting people and socializing in general in Italy or even in Germany. People tend to be colder, but I had no problem whatsoever because I'm a very...
Can I just say people in Germany are dicks?
...social person, but in France, the experience is very different. I feel very isolated. People make you feel bad for not knowing their culture or speaking their language. I haven't really met anybody in here. I've been here for 5-6 days now. I almost feel stupid for coming here, spending money. I even bought a French hat. You know, I'm here to learn, to explore.
She bought the little hat.
The experience is just, I don't know. I don't really like it.
Okay, so mistaken. She isn't even Muslim. So mistake number one was obviously buying the beret and coming out here thinking she's going to be the Margaret Cho of France or some shit. This whole thing is completely ridiculous, but it's like, here's the thing is people in France. Now, I haven't been to France, but like I've heard from plenty of, enough from people from France that they're all like, they're dicks, whatever. Because, and what I figure is that they're dicks to tourists, and that makes sense. Okay. France is one of the, when you think about going to Europe, you think about going to France. You think about the Eiffel Tower and baguettes and oui, and all that shit. Okay. So when you think about you going to Europe, you're typically going to France, okay? So it's the most like over tourist place in the world. And like I've always kind of assumed French people kind of are dicks, even though the French people that I've met online have generally been pretty nice. But like I feel like I kind of get it now, where it's like French people aren't so much dicks as much as like they don't have time for your American tourist bullshit. And if you don't speak French, they have no interest in being helpful or nice. They're just rude. And I kind of get it because they're like, sacre bleu, get out of my country. You know, I mean, I don't know. That's all I can say is I kind of get it. And like, if I encounter if I encounter this woman with this ridiculous fucking hat, I would immediately know she was a tourist. I would immediately know. Like, when you went to Italy, did you walk around with like a fucking thing of spaghetti or something? Like, what did you do when you were in Italy? And what did you do? Were you wearing those wooden clogs when you were in Germany? Is that wait? Hold on. Are the clogs Germany or are they? Is that a different country? Is that may be a different country? But either way, like Dutch is the Netherlands, right? But like that's what I'm saying. Did you walk around with a schnitzel or something like when you were in Germany? Like obviously, you look like a ridiculous American. Oh, I got the beret. I got the beret so it would fit it. She seems like the type to try the clogs in Germany anyway. Exactly. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why this cracks me up so hard. The beret should do the heavy lifting, TBH. That's what I'm saying is it just feels like she's like, oh, I put on a beret. Why is nobody being friendly to me? I look just like a French woman. Anyway, sorry, I had like I said, I saw this as I was getting the stream set up and I had to share this. Okay. Anyway, that's not what we're here for right now. Okay, listen. How many of you guys like hummus? Oh shit, which monitor is this on? Okay. How many of you guys like hummus? Press 1 in the chat if you like hummus. Please no. Listen, hummus is pretty good, okay? But you know what's not good? Fucking Hamas, okay? And this girl, you may recognize her just for even with just this thumbnail. So this is Bad Buddy or Kira Chats. Now, if you don't recognize her, it's okay. It's been a while since anybody ever bothered talking about her. And even to this day, the only people that are talking about this is DGG. Okay, so I don't want to like overemphasize that this is something that like she started blowing up out of nowhere over. She's just as irrelevant as she's always been. But you know, in general, what she's been doing is this whole bit where she's like giving the most leftist takes that she possibly can. Oh, hold on. Actually, before I say that, let me remind you of who she is, okay? Her name's Kira Chats, but she used to go by Bad Bunny. Now, like I said, you might not recognize her from this thumbnail, but you might recognize her from this thumbnail.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs to get the stream going, if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Because it's like people just really they really don't respect me as a content creator.
Well, this parasite's right about one thing.
Now look, and we're not. Shut up, Charlie. Remember when Charlie didn't have disgustingly long fucking hair? Remember when he used to, you know, try to keep some semblance of an appearance? Like, compared to Charlie these days, I'd masturbate to this, okay? Anyway, the point is, that's who she is. She's the $5 a month girl. And so even at that time when she did that shit, even at the time when she did that shit, I kind of thought it was funny because at the end of the day, she kind of has a point. Okay. What the fuck are you doing spending your whole day away on Twitch? You know, when you ain't got no job, you know what I mean? Like when you're sitting around watching goddamn Twitch all day. Pay me or go get a job, you know? Like, if anything, I'm helping you. But regardless, she got a bunch of shit for that. I kind of found it funny. But at the same time, what I noticed was this pattern with her where, because somebody asked me in the chat, or it was Glittersnatch asked me in the chat earlier, are we talking about Kira Chats? And yes. And I called her Casey Tron because what she does, in my opinion, is she seems to watch whatever Casey Tron is doing at the time and then try to amplify it. Now, similarly, that's what Casey Tron's always done, is like take what other people are doing and then try to amplify it to like make it more exaggerated. But, like, I feel like you've got to have some kind of fucking limit. So, basically, now that K-Straw's doing her whole deranged leftist thing, whatever, this girl's got to amp it up another notch, right? So, not only is she free Palestine, pro-Palestine, she's taking it a step further. She's pro-fucking Hamas. And she pretty much makes this clear. And somebody uploaded this, it looks like about a month ago. Like I said, this has been in my like to-do list for about a month now. And I just haven't been able to get around to it. I've just been talking about random other shit. But we're going to watch this. It's 35 minutes long. And I'm going to show you. This was what was on Twitch. She ended up getting banned for this shit. And they banned her. I mean... hold on. Let me see if I can find her tweet from when she got banned. Ski mask. It's the thing. Like, what the fuck is she wearing? Let's see. Here's her Twitter. I was brigaded by Zionists. That's the thing, is like when I kind of do it again, it's kind of the same situation here. I kind of want to be offended, but the more I look at this, the more I just kind of laugh at this because of how fucking ridiculous this is. I was brigaded by Zionists. McCarthyism continues. I will never stop fighting for Palestine. Hashtag free Palestine. Okay, so she got banned from Twitch for a terms of service violation. Sharing extensive content related to terrorist or violent extremist groups. Streaming a terrorist recruitment video with no context. Linking a terrorist manifesto while making supportive comments. making positive statements about terrorist groups. Now, in my opinion, most of Twitch right now is very free Palestine and very far on the left with this shit. So like that's the thing, is you really have to be pushing it for Twitch to come after you for this. So let's see. Let's see. Certainly she was just brigaded by Zionists.
The approximately 40-page document, which the Israeli authorities codenamed Jericho Wall, outlined point by point exactly the kind
George
of
Soros is after her.
of about 1,200 people. It's a sad day when the New York Times is even using the correct language to describe the deaths that occurred on October 7th, and Al Jazeera is not. Al Jazeera keeps saying Hamas killed 1,200 people. They keep saying that, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Stop it.
Probably because they did.
Stop saying that. That's not true. I'm very, very aware of the possibility that anybody can grow and learn, and this is what I hope for all of us. I know, like on Blue Sky right now, if you're on Blue Sky, I'm running this mute list called Zionist Scum. So if somebody ever shows like a certain characteristic that I list, like say they're going around saying Israel.
Now, I just want to add too, by the way, she starts this shit about fucking Zionist scum. This was allowed on Twitch for quite a while before they ended up banning her. What the fuck is wrong with her jaw? She's... I don't know. I was gonna come up with something off the fly for it, and now I just don't even know. The problem is that this whole Israel-Palestine shit is such a touchy subject, but you don't even have to take a side for this to look completely ridiculous.
Has the right to defend itself. They're saying like Zionist lies, etc., etc. I put them on the list, to make sure that people don't engage with them, and we can better control the traffic of Zionism on that website. Do we have to sit here, or do you?
So she wants to control the traffic of Zionism that happens on Blue Sky, as if what? Who the fuck are you? You don't own Blue Sky. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I haven't even been. Press 1 in the chat if you've been on Blue Sky. It's the Jack what's his face Twitter, the new Twitter. I haven't even looked at it, but I don't know how easy it is to control the entire narrative on Blue Sky.
Protest. Is it possible to go fight on the front line? Not really a good idea to do that. Are you talking about going to Gaza?
And this is a good example of the people that are in her chat. Do we have to sit here or do protests? Is it possible to go fight on the front line? You want to tell me that this isn't radicalizing fucking content on Twitch? You want to tell me there isn't an issue? I don't care if Twitch banned it. This bitch was doing this shit for many, many months before Twitch did a goddamn thing about it. And the only reason Twitch did a goddamn thing about it was probably this video.
Chaza. Still trying to figure out how to say it. I need to re-listen to that VOD with Cole and learn the...
Yeah, there's nothing offensive about your white ass sitting here trying to fucking... It's just whatever. I have to stop pausing. I'm only a minute and a half in.
If you're talking about going to the front line, as in going to Gaza, don't consider doing that. It doesn't make any sense to do that. You're probably just gonna die.
Thank God she gave that.
Fight could look like is you doing direct action to disable the Israeli genocide machine, because the Israeli genocide machine is happening. It is in action in Gaza right now and in the West Bank.
Young_black_economist just resubscribed for 14 months. Wow, the black buys are back.
Young Black Economist! Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, what you want to do, if you really want to do fighting on the front lines, it's not worth spending all the money and effort to go to Gaza where there's a blockade, you won't be able to get in anyways, and then like if you did, it would be extremely detrimental.
It'd be hot and icky out there, and you need to bring sunscreen.
I don't think that's the smartest use of resources or life, personally. And none of the Palestinian organizations that I've been paying attention to, including the PFLP, PFLP, excuse me, the Palestinian Front for the Liberation of the People's Front for Liberation of Palestine. Holy shit! Wake up! The PFLP is not, which is, by the way, one of the armed groups that is fighting along Hamas to try to prevent Israel from annexing Gaza.
Get it out, girl.
They're not telling any of us to come down there. So I'm just saying, if you want to take a page out of their book where they're asking...
Girl, who's telling you to do anything? Okay, you took it upon yourself to do these fucking live streams. I don't understand how the fuck people like this have millions of subs. Let me explain something, you know, because that's a lot of the reason why I even started up this channel. The reason people like this, she doesn't have millions, but she's got enough. But the reason people like this have any attention is because they do this ridiculous shit, and then people feel this need to argue with them, to refute them, to debate them. And this is just kind of this culture that we've grown into now. Is like everybody feels this need to like, and you could argue by what I'm doing, I'm not doing much better other than just arguing with these people as well. But understand that the reason that these people get this kind of attention in the first place is because they're doing something to elicit a reaction. They're doing something that is going to get people to follow them and argue with them and engage with them, which continues to, and this is why I've always talked to you people about engagement, you know. At the end of the day, the best thing probably that you can do for any live streamer or content creator that you watch is just to like fucking leave a comment and like and shit, because, or, you know, I'm not encouraging you to dislike things, because if you dislike things, then why are you watching them? But I'm just saying that engagement in general is what moves channels along. You know, you got to get them talking about shit. Very circular, the commentary community. It's true. It's true. And I don't want to act like I'm not being a hypocrite about it, because like obviously I'm giving this bitch far too much attention, but at the same time, I want attention too, and I'm just gonna use this bitch to do so. You know, why not? Why not clickbait off?
To the Palestinian perspective.
Why not clickbait off her name if she's gonna come on the internet and make a fool of herself?
To defeat the Zionist lies.
If you can't beat them, join them.
To disassemble the Zionist war machine, the genocide machine. For instance, if you
unless we're talking about Hamas, please don't join Hamas.
Or to handcuff yourself to the doors of Elbit weapons manufacturer, which is one of the biggest weapons manufacturers for Israeli genocide material. That would be something that would be fighting on the front lines, as far as I can, like, in my, you know, that's the way that I translate that. Hey Sakura, what's up? How are you? Welcome.
I just noticed this about her. What is this Posada bot? Welcome to our community. Also, your account has been banned in 1+ channels, including Pixel Smixel. I've heard about this whole Twitch shared ban thing, which I think is kind of stupid. But like, what the fuck? Like, why do you have this publicly posting this in the chat? Like, hey, by the way, you've been banned in all these channels.
Welcome, welcome.
You know, back in my day, people used to get on to you if you read somebody's name before they typed in the chat. Like, if I went into my list and I called out, like, hey, the farty doctor, and he hasn't said anything in the chat, then I'm calling out lurkers, and that's like a huge sin on Twitch. But now we're just calling out, hey, look at all the channels you've been banned in. What the fuck's wrong with you, you deranged troll?
You have bottom surgery, Shireen? Ooh, congrats.
It bans you if you follow somebody.
5
No.
years
So this person is banned in this person's chat. She's friends with this person, and so they share their ban list so that they're like, oh, well, we know this person's a troll, so I should ban him from my chat also. That's basically what it is. It's sharing your ban list with other streamers.
Congrats. Yeah, by the way, what I just told you is probably illegal, so don't do that. But what I'm saying is, if one were to do something like fight on the front lines, that is what one would do. However, I would never advise that because we love Joe Biden and America and the law here. For the record. I felt that urge to want to go to Egypt.
Christ.
I felt that urge to go to the blockade in Egypt and to stand and protest there. Even if it doesn't make sense.
But I decided to do a live stream instead.
Even if it costs way more money than like the money could be used in a better way, even if my voice wouldn't be best used there, I have felt that urge to do that because I feel like I have to. Even if it doesn't make sense.
Girl, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. They need you.
I can't just sit here seeing what I'm seeing and not physically, at least make myself physically present there. You know what I mean? So if that mirrors any of your feelings, then let me know, because that's the way that I'm feeling right now.
Oh.
But
just let it spill, girl. Just put your heart on the table here.
my body being present at a blockade isn't actually the best use of my body.
My body, my choice.
Right now would be engaging in direct action in the country that is conducting the genocide, that is fueling the genocide, America, the country I currently live in, when I'm in close proximity to, say, weapons manufacturers right now.
Why aren't you doing this?
That's
what I want to know.
I've been applying to this. That I have more of if I'm going to be sacrificing my life, because that's what effectively you'd be doing if you go to Gaza right now. If you're trying to go into Gaza and fight, you would effectively be sacrificing your life.
Could you imagine her showing up in fucking Gaza or the fucking West Bank? Like, what the? She's as white as a fucking sheet. Like, could you imagine her showing up in Gaza with this big ass, this horrible fucking sunburn, and like, yeah, I'm here to fight, guys. Where do you need me? Where are you gonna station me first?
I think there's more effective ways to go about your activism than that, personally. And again, this isn't just my opinion. I'm taking a page out of the PFLP's book here, where they're not asking people in the West to come to Gaza. I feel like if they wanted us to come to Gaza, they would ask us to come to Gaza. They're not mincing words here. They're already listed as a terrorist organization. Like, they're not like, ooh, we better like watch what we say. I think they've been hijacking planes and shit historically. Like, they're not actually trying to like tiptoe here. So that's the way that I'm conducting myself right now. I'm trying to take a page out of their book. So who are the communists fighting for Palestine?
Right.
The communists.
So you see, we're at the phase 2 of escalating this.
Fighting for Palestine. The Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, or the PFLP, is a Palestinian Marxist-Leninist and revolutionary organization founded after the Six-Day War in 1967. Founded by Palestinian doctor and Christian George Habash, though it operates as...
Who would was raised Greek Orthodox Christian, thank you very much. That means we're probably related. That means I have PFLP blood in my veins. No, I'm not going to look into that any further. Yes, I just want to believe. Oh, they're tangies.
She's a genuine Palestine.
So I'm going to support Israel now.
As secular, meaning religion plays no role in its structure or motive. Previously, the PFLP gained notoriety in the 1960s and 70s for hijacking planes to draw attention to their cause.
It makes me want to listen to that PFLP song now. The one when they say we...
Do you guys remember all of the, like, back in the day, all of the people playing, I think it was like the German national anthem or something, you know, as like a meme, but it's like, you know, then you'd end up with those kids that would end up like unironically listening to, is it the German national anthem? It's like Erica or whatever. And people would just like, you know, and you'd have kids like unironically listening to this because they didn't get that it was really just supposed to be a meme. But yet here we are coming full circle.
We come out of the rock.
From 12-year-olds to 20-somethings acting like 12-year-olds. This is Twitch streaming.
I have to make a correction. I believe this is the DFLP. Wait, is it the PFLP? So the bandanas with the one...
Wasn't there kids getting Nazi tattoos without realizing it? I'd need a source for that, but that sounds fucking hilarious.
Text and the one text is PFLP if it's red. If it's red, but there's two texts, it may be DFLP. I'm not sure, though. DFLP is the Democratic Liberation... Wait. PFLP is the People's Liberation Front for Palestine. DFLP is the Democratic Liberation Front for Palestine. Yeah. Sorry, okay. Democratic Front for the Liberation of Palestine. Thank you.
Yeah, thankfully they muted this and censored out, you know, the fucking death.
What do you see as a solution that would make both sides content enough to end the fighting forever?
Came for the gays.
There is no solution that makes an oppressor content unless they oppress. I'm not interested in...
By the way, for those of you that don't know much about her, she really doesn't like gay people, despite her putting her pronouns she, they, bisexual? Bisexual? Who knows? I don't know.
Both sides being happy. Nor should you. Why would we... Why... What I fail to understand is why anyone thinks that Israel's position...
I looked it up. They thought it was a Gen Z tattoo and didn't know it was a Nazi symbol. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to do some research on that one.
Israel's opinion should be cared about here. Abolish Israel. Land back for Palestine. Land back for Palestinians. Let them return home.
So yeah, as you can see, she's interested in a one-state solution for Palestine, you know, just like, I
And Israel be damned. Sorry if you're crying about it, but fuck you. Sorry. Shouldn't have stolen people's land and homes in the first place. Shouldn't have fucking violently forced them out of their lands.
God. The victim tipped $50.
like, the thing that annoys me about this is how little nuance there is in these arguments, because like this has been going on since like I believe the late 1800s. Nobody alive today stole anybody's fucking land, okay? This has been a thing that's been going on for way too long. And in my opinion, taking one side or the other is like probably the most detrimental thing you can do, because I think that it just exacerbates the problem. How is she allowed on Twitch? Well, she is banned now, but, you know, first she needed to watch a bunch of fucking Hamas propaganda on stream and drill this into people's heads. But don't worry, she's about to condemn it, okay?
I condemn this. I am so condemning this right now. Ooh.
Do you guys remember back in like the day, back when like Ice Poseidon would be taking phone calls? Somebody would call up and say the N-word, and then he'd giggle about it and be like, "Oh, guys, don't do that." Yeah, that's basically what this is.
Ooh. You stop that. Stop that. It's not cool as hell. It's not actually cool as fucking hell. Yeah, why don't they just vote harder against the ship? If you are not Palestinian,
Somebody in the chat says,
the ship.
why didn't they vote?
If you are not Palestinian and you are making declarations about what Palestinians need, you are being a colonizer.
No joke. No way. I agree with that 100% You fucking colonizer. Like, does she not realize? Like, she's literally sitting behind a mirror. Just turn around for a second, you know? She's sitting here saying, if you're not Palestinian, you don't tell them what they need. You're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. You insane woman.
It's not your fucking, it's not for you to say. Whenever I'm talking about how Israel needs to be abolished, whenever I'm talking about how Palestinians deserve all of their land back and how they should have every single inch of their own land taken back, no two-state solution bullshit, I'm echoing what Palestinians are telling me. I'm echoing the words of the Palestinian resistance. I am not coming up with this on my own. Y'all need to fucking stop making the, like, issuing these, like, prescriptions for what Palestine needs, because they're not reflecting what Palestinians are saying.
I mean, this is literally the whitest person you've ever met tries to make peace in the Middle East. Commentator spitting truth. We've never solved a single issue going into the Middle East. I mean,
but yeah, no, 100%. That's a really good point. That, like, having being like, hey, we're exchanging them for the women and children in your prisons, as opposed to exchanging for the Hamas prisoners. That is very interesting. So that is more of a win. And it should also be said that this was the original intention of October 7th. In my, I can't speak for the entirety of it. In my opinion, I do think October 7th was in part meant to terrorize Israelis. Given, and I know that word is a lot of stigma attached to it. I personally don't stigmatize it because it is terrorizing a population that is engaging in genocide, even if they are not feeling like they're directly doing that. But by virtue of the fact that they are in a settler colonial state and their existence necessitates constant violence, constant displacement, constant horrors, constant genocide. So, like, if somebody wants to if somebody wants to vote for Joe Biden, vote for fucking Joe Biden. Either Joe Biden or Trump's gonna be elected. Both are horrible people. Both are gonna murder Arabs. And whatever. There are pros to Trump being elected.
Whatever.
I feel like if Trump were elected, maybe liberals would start to see that, you know, Israel sucks, actually. maybe liberals would have an easier time understanding what the United States is doing is evil. But then again, they would be liberals and they would say it's because Trump is bad, not the United States, so maybe not. Whatever. I don't know. I know a lot of people say they're both the exact same. If you want to say that, fine. I do think there are differences, but like, I'm not going to go around telling people to vote for Joe Biden. I feel like that is, honestly, I feel like it's racist to do that. For me to tell people to vote for Joe Biden means that I am telling Arab people to vote for their oppressor. Is there going to be a VOD? This
Right.
Yeah, today's stream will be a VOD.
Right. Listen, Sleepy Joe said, Inshallah, at the fucking goddamn debate. Was that not enough for you? Was that not enough for you, ma'am? Did he need to put on the whole ISIS garb like you did?
I unpublished a lot of VODs. A lot of VODs because there are fascists going around, Zionists that are going down right now, trying to clip chimp people to get them banned. It's already happened to one of us. Already happened to Dan Simpson.
Oh my God.
So in order to protect my channel, because I have been saying a lot of things that that can be construed as terrorism, hate, anti-Semitism, if you will. You know, you've seen how shit's been going down lately.
The air quotes.
I pulled my VODs. I don't know if it's gonna be a permanent pull, but I just did just for now because I can't with that. But this one I'll leave up because I think we've been pretty uncontroversial, you know, fairly, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, can I get a
Hats are back.
PFLP flag without getting on a list? Do you think I necessarily will get on a fucking list for that? I saw someone waving that at one of the protests, yesterday's protest. And I was like, that's an amazing flag. I want that flag. But the PFLP is technically a terrorist organization. So I don't know if I can actually swing that. Yeah, don't do it. Okay, I won't do it. In fact,
like, I don't, you know what? I'm just gonna,
my name
just
Kira.
gonna go.
I named
I'm just gonna
Kira
go
after,
past this.
Kira Nerys, who is a
Look, I'm sorry. It just annoys me, okay? We live in America. I understand shit's fucking crazy here, and I understand the FBI and the NSA, but we still live in goddamn America, and, like, all things aside, and as much as I disagree with this woman, you can buy a goddamn Palestinian flag without getting put on a list, okay? It's a fucking flag. Okay, it's not like you're fucking texting with somebody in the army. Although she seems to keep implying, like, she keeps talking about these things as if she is. Like, that's what drives me nuts about this, is she seems to, like, think that she's, like, getting intel from the Palestinian fucking Liberation Front or whatever. And she's just coming on here and just spreading a bunch of propaganda really irresponsibly, in my opinion, in an attempt to make some weird fucking joke. Because I don't believe she believes any of this shit. I think she's just trying to be edgy, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I just get annoyed with the exaggerations on everything that's going on in this country. Because, like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with it, but at the same fucking time, you're going to get put on a list. You getting put on a list would have nothing to do with you buying a stupid fucking flag. It has to do with these stupid fucking live streams you're doing.
terrorist fighting, who fought the fascist occupation of her planet. She calls herself a terrorist, for the record. I'm not just saying that. And this is also why I don't have an issue with the word terrorist. A lot of people have, like, a stigma attached to it. And I understand that, like, you don't want to go around saying Palestinian resistance fighters are terrorists. I understand that. And I wouldn't use that word to describe a lot of them, but, like, there are terrorists that are fighting for Palestinian liberation. But I don't find...
Yes, good eye. That is definitely Benjamin Netanyahu with the clown nose on her t-shirt. Which, again, she was worried about buying the flag, and she's wearing this shit. Like, this is what I'm saying. This can be nothing but satire.
Find that to be a stigmatizing label because it's the nature of what you have to do when you are an occupied people and have no other choice. But I wouldn't just say that willy-nilly around liberals because they're going to take that as, so that's evil people thing. They're evil people. And I don't believe that, as you can tell. About resistance and the terrorist thing. Oh, thank you, Dova.
Quote, terrorists are not evil people, okay? Terrorists are people too, okay? You might know a terrorist on Twitch.
And that's so sweet of you to say I'm base. Thank you. Yeah, so like in the beginning of like right after October 7th, I was saying Hamas terrorists to describe Hamas fighters. And then I did that for like a little bit on one stream, and then the next day I apologized because I'm like, listen, as much as I might personally agree with the label being applied here, I recognize that there's a moral weight added to it that I don't agree with. So until that's rectified, you know, and until there's like a decent movement to like kind of redefine what it means to be a terrorist in terms of like how we digest it morally speaking, I probably am not going to use that word. I'll probably use resistance fighters, resistance, militants, soldiers. But terrorists, even if they are being terrorists, I don't think it's appropriate because I'm always going to be around some liberal.
Yeah, guys, you need to use the politically correct terms for terrorists, you know, like resistance fighters or freedom protectors, you know? I mean, what like, I don't know. It's just, it's so insane to me. And like I said, it feels like she knows what she's doing because she's making the equivocation between the idea of trying to make politically correct fucking statements about goddamn terrorists who are beheading people, holding hostages.
I'm saying Hamas bad.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to say Hamas bad.
Apparently Human Rights Watch, which I've already suspected is not great, is biased towards Israel. Just officially, let me say that, put that out there. The Human Rights Watch is biased towards the Zionist occupation. They present themselves as like this organization that is like perfectly neutral, kind of like Doctors Without Borders. They are not, actually, they are biased towards Zionism. They do some good work sometimes, but who fucking cares? So everything I've read from everything that we've been managed to get out of these hostages, you know, that Israel hasn't completely shut down, shows that Hamas treated the hostages very well, ate the same food that the hostages ate the same food that Hamas ate, which is very important.
Yes, that's such an important distinction, that they were given the same food, the same quality food as the people who were holding them goddamn hostage. Like, is this really your argument? Oh, they were well fed in their captivity, okay? I mean, imagine she got locked up for buying that fucking t-shirt, and it's like, well, you were given good food. You were fed well, weren't you? You got locked up for buying that flag, but you were fed well, right? Like, they fed you in prison, right? Like, come on.
Is a very much like what you ingest is very much a indicator of like care. So
food brings people together.
Palestinian children, actual children being kept in Israeli prisons, being fed white or just uncooked rice as their food. Compare that to Hamas eating the same food as the hostages. Also, whenever they could give them medicine, they gave them. It wasn't always accessible because of the whole Israel genociding Gazans thing and blockading their access to any supplies thing. But they gave them medicine whenever they could, healthcare whenever they could. What's another one?
Thank God.
Generally just try to emotionally support them by being like kind and supportive to their trauma, and also kept them
By being kind and supportive to their trauma. If they were being kind and supportive to the trauma that they were having of being held hostage, you know what you do? You'd stop holding them hostage. You'd let them go if you were trying to be supportive of their trauma. You would stop traumatizing them.
hostages together. So families were kept with their families, which is again something Israel doesn't do. I saw this mother and this daughter that were separated when they were in prison. Israel purposely separated them and put them in solitary confinement to make sure that they could not have any access to each other and could not support each other. This is a common thing that Israel does. So it's like the immense dehumanization that Israel is conducting against Palestinian people, compared to the kindness and basically the treating Israeli hostages like family that Hamas is doing. So
That's just they're the real heroes of this story are the people who fucking held them hostage. This is, I mean, again, why was this allowed on Twitch?
some fun facts about the Palestinian resistance.
Like, and I'd argue that this is the problem with Twitch streamers is like there comes a point where you can only keep pushing it so far. There comes a point where, you know, you either end up pushing there comes a point that effectively you will have to push it so far that you get banned off of Twitch. And nobody's looking to get banned off of Twitch, but like it's the only logical endpoint, because eventually they'll all get tired of you acting, you know, yelling about money, and then they'll get tired of you acting like a crazy liberal, and then they'll get tired, so you have to amp it up to pretending to be in Hamas.
So the Palestinian the October 7th was not the first time that resistance fighters utilized gliders to fly over
Resistance
occupied
fighters.
The night, it said, today we remember, this is a few days ago, we remember the night of the gliders operation carried out by the Syrian Arab martyr Khaled Akar and the Tunisian Arab martyr Miloud bin al-Najah on behalf of the PFLP on November 25th, 1987. Our heroes flew into an IOF base.
Our
this is so badass,
heroes?
You're gonna lose your mind. Our heroes flew into an IOF base using gliders.
Now, I'm going to say right now, I think this may be what they were referring to as far as her linking to a terrorist manifesto and speaking positively of it.
On hang gliders all the way from Syrian-controlled South Lebanon, armed with AK-47s, silenced
I don't know if she
pistols,
streams
and
at all
hand
at the moment, to be
grenades.
honest.
Akar was captured and martyred, meaning killed by Israel. Al-Najah swept in, killing 6 IOF soldiers and injuring 8 more as he fired his AK at the usurpers with
I will
mercy
look.
and hurled grenades into IOF tents. These martyrs were hailed as heroes, and the slogan 6 to 1 or 6:1 became popular among Palestinians mocking settlers in Gaza. This is back when settlers did live in Gaza. And also, I've been taking so much time off.
Oh, no, never mind. She has done a stream 22 hours ago. First stream since Twitch ban on YouTube. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to put up with her on YouTube. But thankfully, YouTube's a pretty big place. She streamed on YouTube yesterday. Not that I know anything about that. Did she say anything crazy on that one?
I have been doing a lot of real life action stuff for Palestine. And that means
what the fuck? Real life action stuff? You've been sitting on your fat ass. This entire fucking time, you have not done any real life action. You've been coming on Twitch, being a fucking goddamn attention whore. That's what you've been doing.
I don't stream, and I'm not gonna stream my
Psycho.
actions. I'm not gonna like do like horrible. I'm not gonna like ruin the OPSEC of a.
Guys, I'm not gonna live stream my beheadings, okay? I'm not gonna let everybody see all my beheadings. Those are personal moments. You know, I record those for myself.
Bunch of activists because I want to like make sure I keep my stream alive. Hold on, is this a song? No. Hold on.
She's a modern day Hanoi Jane Fonda.
Okay, this is a song that I've been trying.
Listen, Jane Fonda would be pissing herself right now if she was watching this shit.
That gets you to listen to. Okay, what is this called? Is it called a death sentence? I think it's called a death sentence.
Like, this bitch makes fucking Jane Fonda look like stable.
If you want this playlist, it's 5 hours long, so there's plenty of stuff to listen to. Exclamation point music if you want a link. It's very good. It's I think it's like a PFLP playlist, I believe.
I've got the whole PFLP mixtape saved, and the whole playlist is saved on YouTube. Okay. I've got it on CD and cassette.
40-page document, which the Israeli authorities codenamed Jericho Wall, outlined point by point exactly the kind of devastating invasion that led to the deaths of about 1,200 people. It's a sad day when the New York Times is even using the correct language to describe.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. We did watch this part. The problem is that, and this is how you can spot a DGG video from a mile away, by the way. Okay. You ever want to spot a Destiny orbiter? Their videos are always the same format. They take a clip somewhere in the video and then put it as an intro to the video, and then they start the video. But there's never, it's really hard to ever tell that that's what they're doing. It's literally just a clip of the video at the beginning, and then they start the video. They don't necessarily say anything or actually introduce it. It's just this weird formatting thing that Destiny does, and like he does it, but he actually shows an intro and whatever. This is not the DGG format. It's just the new commentary format. I've seen other people doing it, but not to the extent that I've seen it. Like, every time I see a fucking DGG orbiter video, it's done just like this. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it's done just like this. This one is not obvious at all. All the commentary YouTuber. The only other one I can think of that does that a lot is fucking Duckman. And I don't even watch that guy anymore because he's stupid.
Deaths that occurred on October 7th, and Al Jazeera is not. Al Jazeera keeps saying Hamas killed 1,200 people. They keep saying that, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Stop it. Stop saying that. It's not true. And not only is it not true, but we're still learning more and more. You don't know everything that happened on October 7th.
August the Duck.
Why would you?
I didn't like what he did with Jack, to be honest.
The murderer is of every single person on October 7th. That's just sloppy reporting. It's very fucking annoying. Instead, the Israeli military was unprepared as terrorists streamed out of the Gaza Strip. It was the deadliest day in Israel's history. Can I just say, just to put this out there, I fucking take so much offense. I'm not Jewish, to be clear, but like I still, as like a person, take so much offense to the framing that it was the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust. Because that implies so much and also dismisses so much. This isn't like a country full of Jewish people and also tons of other people, and specifically Jews were sought out. This isn't a plan to specifically genocide Jewish people because they are Jewish people.
Oh my God.
Like, if you were if you're insisting that every Jewish person on the planet needs to move to one spot, and then that one spot you besiege and terrorize and genocide the indigenous people for decades and decades and decades, and then those indigenous people fight back, you cannot claim this is just like the Holocaust. They're targeting Jews.
Does anyone know if this woman is in the US or Canada? I can't imagine it's anything other than one of the two. But like she's definitely in the US. Like she's American, right? Yeah. I mean, technically Canadians are Americans too. I don't know why they say they aren't.
It's such bad faith framing. I hate the framing. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Hey, Squidditor. What's up, by the way? It automatically makes this seem like the attack was anti-Semitic. Yes, correct. Which is something that people keep repeating. Like,
Is she gonna cry?
Israel, you're the one that insisted Jews live there, and only Jews live there.
My God.
Like, that's not Palestine's fault. That's your fault.
You did this, Israel.
You're the one who did that.
You did this, Israel.
It's not like Palestine collected all the Jews and put them there and then attacked them. You put them there. And then armed them and then had them genocide.
Am I the only one that's like, this is completely circular reasoning? I mean, if you wanted to blame anybody, blame the British. But like, how do you blame Israel for making Israel? That makes no fucking sense.
Indigenous people for decades. Ugh.
Why does she look like this emote?
In Discord, I don't think it is ever embedded in. Like, typically the TikToks
She's got that
I see
jaw.
in Discord are like. Actually, I don't know. I can't speak to that. If the colonizer was someone else, it would be the same fucking reaction. Exactly, it'd be the same fucking reaction. 100%. I should read it. I think I saw an article that said something in the header that was akin to what I just said, and I should read it because I wonder what it says. I wonder if it'll be nice and cathartic to read.
Is this like a hoodie that she's wearing that says like Palestine and shit?
That the ILF was responsible for many deaths of Israelis that day.
Because it looks like somewhere between a hoodie and like a boxing robe. Or is this a scarf that's around her neck? Like, I'm so confused as to what she's wearing because it looks like one of those little those robes that they wear when you're boxing. It's their sports jacket. What? She was shilling it for people to buy it later in the video.
Moss only takes responsibility.
Teddy Fresh.
Can I just make an announcement before we continue with this article? Because I think I'm gathering what this article's about, but we're gonna get. I just want to get the details of exactly.
You know, the only thing that really would be more entertaining is if Ethan Klein had ended up going down this fucking hole too, and ended up going so far left that he ended up being all fucking pro-Palestine shit.
According to the New York Times, how deep their Israel's denial has went and what it led to, but I'm seeing a lot of parallels. Okay, I'm gonna back up and not say the scathing remark I was about to say. I will say, like, Hamas is not known for like lying to.
Let me put it this way. I'm surprised he did it. I'm not surprised he did it, but at the same time, with the way things go, I actually probably should be surprised that he didn't. Because it's just, we live in a crazy fucking world. Who are these people agreeing with her? Terrorists.
About what deaths.
Fucking terrorists.
They like proudly
Assad viewers, yeah.
When they do, they will be like, or they'll be like, yeah, we killed people, but that wasn't our objective.
Yeah, we killed people, but at least we admitted it, okay? At least we're proud of it.
But they will actually, like, Okay, so listen, I'm
Just
not an
own
expert,
your
but
shit, girl.
My rudimentary understanding of Hamas, and I'm trying to become better and better about understanding them, is that they're not like ever trying to spin any of their shit. They plainly admit what they do. They plainly admit when they like when something fucks up. Say what you will about them, but they're not like the type that go around lying about what they've done. Like, so. Whereas Israel is always lying about what they're doing. Always. So if Hamas is like, yeah, we ended up killing these many people on October 7th, and Israel's like, no, you didn't, you killed more, I'm believing Hamas, sorry. Because Hamas has like, from what I've gathered from my rudimentary research, Hamas has a pretty solid track record of like admitting to and taking responsibility for every single death. In a multi-continental effort that could provide a credible alternative to China-led Belt and Road Initiative, which has pushed many countries into a debt trap besides losing control over their assets. How much truth is there to that? Well, is China doing a little bit of an imperialism on its own? Not really on the scale of U.S. imperialism, but of course American liberals will see it as an evil while being blind to their own place within the structures of white supremacy. I've kind of just made the decision to not. I don't know. People always like demanding that I like take a stand against China, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna criticize certain things they do that are very clearly like, I don't know. You know when like people are like, oh, don't judge the Democrats because even though they're consistently horrible, they have a plan. You know that's bullshit?
So it's wrong for Israel to be occupying Palestine, but it's not wrong for the Chinese to take over Taiwan. That's where you're going with this, right? Is that herpes on her lips? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know straight men love to stick their dicks in crazy, but like, I can't imagine anybody stupid enough to fall for this one.
The feeling that maybe China does have a plan.
Oh yeah, Mike from PA, never mind.
So like,
there are men stupid enough.
That type of mindset is like thoroughly bullshit when it's trying to like run defense for America, because it's clear their track record is clearly shown they do not have a plan beyond greed. I don't know. I get the impression that China does have a fucking plan. China's been very aggressive for the Palestinians. I remember the first days China's statements were much stronger than Arab countries. Wow. I do know, though, that China does do business with Israel, that China has advocated for, like, they definitely do business with Israel, so Israel does get funds from China, and China advocates for a two-state solution.
Oh, no.
So,
God damn. But at least they're still communist.
So from what I'm reading is that early project loans were over-ambitious and given to places that could.
And you know, that's another thing with China is it kills me how much these fucking goddamn communists act like these people who are LARPing as communists, I should say, in America, like try to like not go after China when China's engaging in probably more capitalism around the globe than any other fucking country. Okay, I mean, at the end of the fucking day, I understand they live in a communist regime. Like, they have all of the worst parts of communism coupled along with as much capitalism as they can fucking do to keep their economy going. Like, it just kills me that they never seem to come after, like, they don't seem aware of the fact that China is mostly communist, like communist in name only. They're CINOs. But they hear Chinese Communist Party and they're like, that's my guy. Let's go, Mao.
And pay them back, putting them in debt, but pulled back afterwards and started being more cautious about who they gave loans to, and is actively working to restructure old debts.
Correct. She believes in a Palestine-only
The Chinese
solution.
debt trap myth was debunked when by Western outlets like Bloomberg. Really? Was even debunked by fucking Bloomberg? That's amazing. So this publication we just read is very like a very pro Modi fascist rag, probably. If it's saying stuff like the Chinese debt trap and it's speaking well of Modi and
The
and
Jews
thinking of
just
him
need
as
to
some sort of
leave and go
liberator,
somewhere else. That's
then we can
it,
pretty
you
much
know?
throw it in the trash. It's more than a little frustrating that the evidence for Uyghur genocide is tenuous at best, is generated
my
by far-right
God.
sources, and was regularly used by and repeated by the very same Biden.
The evidence for Uyghur genocide is tenuous at best. Like, again, these are the fucking people. This is Twitch. This is Twitch in 2024. Right? I'm sorry, this was technically 2023.
Camp liberals who refuse to call what's happening in Gaza genocide. Also, when I've been trying to dig into the Uyghur, so-called Uyghur genocide.
So-called. Air quotes.
My understanding of it is that the U.S.
Yeah, but Woggles, do you know how long she was doing this for? Because that's the only part that I can't find is, like, they didn't put dates on these live streams as far as I can tell. Never mind. So this was going on from at least November 20th to December the 1st. To be perfectly honest, I assume this was going on, this has been going on since October the 7th. I believe that's when all this started. So, yeah. The fact that it went on for 3 fucking months, I mean...
is funding groups to basically
Well, October,
like,
November...
like destabilize China.
and the beginning of December.
In China,
So
instead of like just killing those people...
about 2
has
months
instead
then.
try to like re-educate them so they can actually be not a destructive part of Chinese society. That's my understanding of actually what the situation is.
I don't believe for a minute that Twitch had any problem with this until this video started going around.
Now, you may disagree with the means to which they pursue that, and I think there's a conversation to be had, but it's a far different scenario than like what liberals, it sounds like to me, that it's a far different scenario than what liberals are insisting it is, which is like the evil Chinese people just hate Muslims. And now they're just stealing their children and genociding them culturally.
Didn't she just like a minute and a half ago make an argument that the CCP wants a 2-state solution, and isn't that what she considers to still be genocidal? So where?
But it's also really hard to get any information, honestly, because it's so much of it is just State Department
Why
nonsense.
wouldn't they be? By your own logic.
And like Cusker said, it is fucking remarkable that the same people sobbing over so-called Uyghur genocide are also the
my
same people that
God.
don't seem to give any fucks about Palestinians.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's a great unpacking of the Uyghur propaganda and its primary sources, Red Sails maybe?
Y'all know there. Y'all, hey, do y'all remember there's still some shit going on in Darfur?
I would love to like if you have like an article that I could read, because I'm not into videos. I can't fucking be bothered just to watch somebody. It just give me an article. Let me read it in my own time. Let me pull it up while I'm watching something. I'll read an article. If you have an article or articles, I would love to read those. Maybe not right now, but like generally speaking, maybe post it in my Discord or something, or post it here so I can save it for later. So like, it's fucking China. This is why I'm never gonna be like China good. Like some people are so like China good that they like refuse to like criticize, and I'm
Just excused an entire genocide that they're fucking committing, and you're saying, oh, I'm never gonna be like China
We're
good.
gonna be like that with any.
I mean, and she's still wearing the same thing. I have to imagine this is all the same stream, right? On December the 1st, she's saying, going back and forth about this China thing.
Anybody, I think. Like always try to understand reality.
Like, this is all in the same stream.
As like not like a fucking sports team or something.
China is a developing country trying to make sure their people are taken care of first and foremost. I get it. Did I really, like, this is Twitch chat. This is why I could not be on Twitch any further. This is Twitch chat. Oh, man. I'll get a nice little photo collage here at the end. Amazing. So there you have it. There's, taking it too goddamn far. All right. Y'all ready to talk about Jack? Jacques Scalfani.
Hey guys.
Not yet, sir. Okay. So, how many of you guys have New Year's resolutions? Did he post 2 videos? Oh no, that's 2 years ago. Jack's medical. Oh my god. How many of you have your New Year's resolutions this year? Already ready to go? And how many of you have already failed? That's what I really want to know. Jack hasn't failed yet, but Jack's New Year's resolution was to go on a carnivore diet. Okay? There's also this chili video, which... Should we watch the chili video first? This, I believe, was posted before the end of the year. Yeah, December 29th. What I want to do is Jack started his carnivore diet at the beginning of the year, and I want to get completely up to speed with where he's at in the carnivore diet, because what parts that I've been able to catch so far have been extremely goddamn entertaining. But let's watch this chili video, because I haven't actually seen this chili video. Brisket, beer, and bean chili. The only thing I know about this... I'm not going to spoil it. Yes, I will. He puts a bunch of chocolate in this. That's the only thing I know about this video.
You're watching the Cooking with Jack show.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Carnivore diet won't matter if it's all fried. You think he's gonna deep fry his chicken? Well, yeah. Deep fry his steaks.
So, Jack Scalfani here, Cooking
That
with
sounds
Jack
good,
show.
actually. I want some country fried steak now.
For? Chili. It's brisket, beer, and bean chili. Okay? It's in the title, recipe down below. But there's a few items we added to this recipe, and I'm going to show you. So come on in close. Take a look at this. Do a quick rundown. Some ketchup, Worcestershire sauce,
Ketchup.
chili powder,
Oh my god.
tomato sauce. What is that? Oh, pinto beans. We get kidney beans, cumin, jalapeno, onions, bacon, brisket, and oil, and beer.
Ooh, beer. Shock
I don't know if
top.
you guys know Shock Top.
I'm guessing that's Junior's beer of choice. But it just seems like something he'd be drinking. But is the brisket moldy and 2 years old this time around? I know that kitchen smelled crazy after it was done cooking.
But that's the beer we're doing. Alright, so what we're going to do is, the recipe don't ask for it, but we're doing 2 chipotles and all the adobo sauce in this can. Okay? Then we'll just
Chipotles.
throw out the other chipotle peppers.
Adobe
We're also adding a second
chipotles.
bottle of beer right here,
Okay.
because I don't think we're going to have enough of this flavor in there. And you guys, the viewer,
Oh lord,
told me
2
about
bars?
the chocolate with chili.
Dark chili.
You've done it many years. It's one of your favorite ingredients. So we're putting chocolate that is flavored with chili in the chili.
I would
It's
try
all
that.
chili.
I could see
Chili,
this.
chili. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how chili works. Great.
Okay, guys, in this bowl is the bacon, jalapenos, and onions. Anything else? That's it? Yeah. Okay. So we're heating the pan up right now.
Hold on, if he's gonna put all the chili in the ninja, why doesn't he just saute it in the ninja?
So I'm Xing out the vegetable oil.
His viewers are trolling him.
Because I'm getting enough bacon fat from this bacon that I'm doing.
I don't know. I believe him when I hear spicy chocolate might be good in a chili. I could see that. I could see chocolate being good in a chili. You just gotta wait to see how much chocolate he puts in.
Sizzling? That means the pan.
Doesn't this guy have a necrotic limb?
Chunks of bacon.
Yeah, basically he doesn't have that other arm.
It's gonna help you saute.
Jack, use your other arm to break it up.
Dumping in there.
You gotta break those vegetables up.
Alright guys, so we use a little bit of beer to deglaze the pan to get all those crispy
Tammy's like, gimme.
And bacon off the bottom. We're going to use a little bit more beer
Jesus.
in here. But first I'm going to put the chipotle and adobo sauce in here.
Why? I want to know why. I want to know what the necessity is of putting this in a separate bowl. I'm pretty sure everything is going to end up in the Ninja Foodie. Why don't you just put it all in there at the same fucking time? Like the first part, just saute it in the Ninja Foodie, then throw everything else in there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not where this is going. Let's just keep going.
2 peppers. Okay.
Why is he so aggressive? Because he only got one hand to do it with.
Okay. So this is.
You have 2 hands, Jack.
Sauce. We're gonna pour a little bit of beer in there. Okay.
Amazing.
So the adobo sauce off.
Jack, you need to use a whisk with your hand.
2 peppers. Throw them in the pot. I'll show you.
You're joking.
Let that set for a bit.
You're joking. You put this in this bowl just to swirl it and then throw it in there. I mean, come on.
All the adobo sauce, all the liquid.
Tammy must love doing the dishes. Because, like, honestly, if this was my husband and he was wasting dishes like this, I would kick his fucking ass.
This scene right here is the favorite part of every chili video I've ever done. It's where you dump everything in. So, let's first dump the brisket.
So, the fucking Ninja Foodie has a saute function where he could have put all of this in at the beginning and sauteed it first and then drained out all the fat. And then just dumped it right back in. Dump everything in. Put it on the fucking slow cooker function.
Dump that in. Okay. Second, we're going to dump the sauteed bacon, jalapenos, and onion.
Jesus, I thought there was mushrooms in that.
Alright. Remember the beer? I rinsed off all the adobe sauce.
The adobe sauce? I was joking. The swirled adobe sauce.
Adobo, excuse me. Did I say adobe? I'm sorry. Adobo sauce and 2 chipotle.
I'm just so used to editing videos.
Some little tiny ones made it in. Then we're going to take the
more dirty dishes, please.
And the tomato sauce.
Like, and here's the other thing about this too is like the simple fact that he's dumping all of this into a slow cooker, by definition, didn't need to stir it at all. There was no reason to put this in a separate bowl or to put all that shit into a bowl. Just open the can and dump it directly in the fucking pot. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Pinto beans. Got the kidney beans. Love this.
Oh my god. More bowls, more dirty dishes.
You don't have to follow the recipe exactly.
Oh man.
We're going to put our beer in now. We're
Poor Tammy.
What's left in the first one.
And I don't say that often. He's got me over here saying poor
Put a
Tammy.
whole other one in there.
Because you know his
Here
fat
comes
ass
the fun
isn't
part,
going to do
ready?
the goddamn dish.
Well, it's all fun. All right,
They
so
have
the
a
beer's in there.
dishwasher. Sure, they have a dishwasher, but like, why do you need to make extra dishes to load up more dishes in the dishwasher? You're either potentially doing extra loads of dishes, or you're loading up your dishwasher so much that all your dishes don't really get that clean. Either way, I think it's a waste of water
The
and
chocolate was
time and
not
energy.
in a big bar. It was in little bars. So we got 5 chocolate bars we're going to stick in there.
5 fucking chocolate bars.
And these are chili infused.
You maybe needed 2 at best.
Chocolate bars. So, put that in there.
And even with these, you could have put them, down into the liquid, not like laying on top like this.
All right, got that.
She's putting dishes
Give
up
it a spoon
behind
real
him.
quick. Give it a good mix, a slight mix.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like, this is Jack's thought process. More chocolate, good. Chocolate
So the
makes
recipe
good.
tells you to cook it on the stove. in a
5
pot, but
fucking bars of
I
this
can cook
shit.
it quicker in this. I'm giving you the original recipe, but listen carefully. 4 hours of slow cooking in your slow cooker is equivalent to 20 minutes in your pressure cooker. So I'm going to pressure cook this. I'll put the pressure cooker lid on.
Illuminatics,
I'll
why
see it for
didn't
20
you
minutes. It should
time
be
her
melted,
out?
it should be good. We'll stir it up. We'll check it out, see if we need more time. All right, guys, I always warn you, when you open the valve of the pressure cooker, do it with a
Someone
glove.
unban Astro's
Right.
fired. Say something
go.
Astro's fired so I know you're not banned. Ah,
Okay.
what's that? Why is it
Let
so
the pressure
loud?
out, and we're gonna open
Christ almighty, Jack. What the fuck? Why is it so loud?
it up. There's still a little bit of steam coming out, but when that little red dropper drops, you're gonna
I
unscrew
almost had a
the
heart
lid.
attack myself.
Remember, water always drips off the lid, so let it drip back into the.
Why chocolate? So the chocolate is supposed to be like spicy chocolate with like chili infused chocolate or some shit. And so it's supposed to be good in a chili recipe. But you don't put 5 fucking bars of it in there.
Okay? Don't drip it all over your kitchen. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, I like that chocolate. I'm trying to think if I've had spicy
Let it drip
chocolate.
back in the pot.
I believe I have a gift set of like Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen hot sauces or some shit like that, and one of the hot sauces says chocolate on it. So maybe I need to try that sometime.
Shake, shake, shake. And put it over here. Let it cool off.
Got one of these Let me just say something real quick. YouTube, this is why I hate this reaction shit. I can't read. Whenever y'all type long messages, I can't read what the fuck it says on the end because there's damn reaction things. Hey, Wham.
Look at
Yep.
that.
I mean, that is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, this is worse than Amberlin's, like, chili recipes. This is worse than, like, most any chili recipe I think I've ever seen. Like, this is fucking vile. What a thumbnail shot. Yeah, this was his thumbnail shot, too, for this video. Let me let me double check. Look at this fucking pizza. Fucking A. Yeah, this was his thumbnail shot. The fucking shit, and it's so thin. Why is it so watery? Exactly.
That looks beautiful.
Oh my god.
A lot of liquid though. I'm wondering why. Probably all the beer we put in. It's okay though. Here we go.
Oh, he's made chili before. His
Guys.
Oh man, you're gonna get me fucking sidetracked. I want to talk about his carnivore diet, but he's got a chili video which is very infamous. It's very similar to this chili, where he puts in a moldy ass brisket, and he takes it to the church chili cook-off, and then he bitches and moans about the church chili cook-off being rigged. So if I have time, then we'll do that at the end, okay?
Grab a little bit of your onions, sprinkle it around, a little bit more. I like onions.
I'm eating BK. I'll be
I don't like
making my own
onions.
chocolate
Don't use
soup
them.
later. Look at how thin this is. That's a broth at this point.
A little bit of cheese,
More fucking
a lot
balls.
more cheese.
At least these bowls make sense. Like I said, you know, you want to have ingredients out. That's what you should have these bowls out for. But like the whole prepping everything in a bowl, like it's in a can. It's in a container already. Just even if you need to drain those beans, just throw them in a colander and throw both cans into the same colander, from the colander straight into the pot. This is not... You're not Babish, you know? You're not fucking Gordon Ramsay. You don't have a producer there that preps all of your ingredients like this. Just fucking stop trying to be something you're not, man. Like...
You can grab a dollop of Daisy.
Yeah, most
No,
of the
I'm not
big
gonna sing
channels...
the song.
Oh, Jack, come on, sing the song. Sing the song. Don't be a Scrooge. It's Christmas.
All right, just to let you guys know,
Does Tammy eat this
As
too?
we're letting
Probably
steam out.
not.
the steam was filling the kitchen. My nose was starting to run. So I'm a little worried about the spiciness of this wonderful dish. We may have to rename it. I don't know. We got our cheese and our sour cream and our onions. Get it all mixed up. Whoops. Got our bread in the way here. Alright, here we go. Ready? This is brisket, beer, and... What are you laughing about?
I think you're gonna burn your mouth.
You think I'm gonna burn my guts out? My wife is staying in the room to watch this. This is brisket, beer, and beans that will burn my mouth out, according to my wife.
Yeah, maybe if you hadn't added all that bullshit. She wouldn't be hiding behind the couch right now.
It's a little high, but great. Okay,
What?
Take care of that. We're back. I love it.
What the fuck? You set the smoke alarm off?
Little spicy.
A little?
Clear on my sinuses. Probably make my voice sound better. Got some garlic bread I'll be chewing on.
That
Love
had
you
to have been
guys.
staged.
Try this recipe out. It's down below. Alright? Happy holidays. And I'll see you in the next video.
So spicy he went on fire, right? Listen, if you'll remind me, we'll watch the other actually I want to look at the comments. We'll watch the other chili video, but I gotta get through this. This dude's ability to learn absolutely nothing in his 50 years of cooking is uncanny. Oh Lord. And yeah, somebody pointed out citrus beer. So that was 2 days ago. That live stream was 2 days ago. We'll get to the live stream, okay? Jack decided that with his carnivore diet, he's going to come and every day he's going to do an update, a daily update of what his blood pressure is, what his weight is, give us all the updates. It's like like this is what I'm saying is I keep kind of comparing this back to fucking Amber Lynn, but this is like right out of her playbook. I don't understand, like I don't understand if he's like self-aware and doing this intentionally. But like he's decided I'm doing daily updates for, you know, a 1 minute, 2 minute video, okay? So let's just go through them. This is day one. This was posted the New Year's Day.
Hey guys, this is day one of the carnivore diet, and I had hard-boiled eggs this morning. I'm going to post my numbers under the video. Basically, let's start from the top down. So all of you know that I've had strokes, and you hear a lot of noise because the dogs are playing. So I have like some, like on my eyebrows, it's kind of like an eczema type of a situation.
Okay, so this was the first thing that stood out to me was like, he's like, oh, I've had strokes and, oh, I've got eczema on my eyebrows. Like, are you serious? Eczema on your goddamn eyebrows? That situation type
And
deal?
I have a paralyzed vocal cord. What else? It's obviously I can't walk. I'm on a cane. Well, I can walk with a cane. But, so there's a lot of...
Jack, you cannot walk with a cane. Okay, just admit we've all seen the Scooty Puff. Just admit it. Just admit it. You're driving around in a hover round. Okay, you can't walk. Just stop.
Things going on. Numbers are down below, but basically every day I will be reporting on my numbers. Tammy has been a major help. I don't want her not to get the credit because, like right now, she's helping me with food prep for the carnivore diet. We're filming carnivore pizza first. That's exciting. That's going to be tonight.
Carnivore
and
pizza.
Once again, the voice is a little raspy. I have one paralyzed vocal cord, and we're still working on that, trying to bring it back to life and activate it. What else?
Now, can somebody tell me, I'm not a medical expert here, can you reactivate a vocal cord like that? Can you, is there any, like, coming back from that? Yes, activate your left arm. That's his right arm.
Every morning I have, like, a nasal drip, and which is just blow my nose, and everything's good. What else? Like, I'm just trying to think about
Post-nasal drip.
all the things that I'm struggling with. Obviously, my right arm doesn't work as good.
Like, does this not sound like Boogie, actually? The more that I think about it, if you guys watch that Boogie documentary where he's bitching and moaning about I've got allergies and asthma and blah blah blah, like those are not the things you really need to be that concerned with. Those are symptoms of your overall obesity and your overall bad health. If you would just take care of if you would just fucking goddamn exercise, you know, if you would just take care of your like actual fucking health, then none of this would be like as much of an issue. But like, instead they're over here like, oh, I've got eczema and I've got asthma and my voice is a little raspy. It's the morning. Like, these aren't like what you need to be concerned with. You should be concerned with your blood pressure.
I can move it.
He's had 3 strokes at least.
But I don't have 100% mobility. So that's about it. I'm all banged up, like I've been hit by a car. And this is day one. So let's see what happens. We're going for 30 days, and then we'll see.
People that get banged up by a car don't go on carnivore,
and
okay?
that's it. Any questions you got, look it up on the internet first. Then ask me. Because remember, I don't have Google tattooed to my forehead. All I'm going to do is Google whatever I don't know anyway. But if you have any personal questions, feel free to ask me in the comments.
Guys, don't ask me questions. I'm not Google. Blah, blah, blah. Don't bother me. Kids, this is why believing in God is dangerous. If a story will give you faith to look a blind eye to your own shortcomings, then surely any story will make you turn a blind eye. This is a lot. This is a lot for so few words, man. My dad's recovered from a stroke, surgery and stents and everything. It's possible to go back to normal if you take care of yourself. It's just like the more strokes you go through, like the harder it is to fucking do that. When life shows signs to stop, but you continue. Yeah, the issue is he needs to not be on a goddamn carnivore diet because like here's the thing is like all of his issues are high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So anyway, his weight is 278.6, blood pressure 144/80, which isn't, I don't know a whole lot about blood pressure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's high, but that's not like horrible high. It's high, but for him, that's probably about average for him. Sugar 163. There's a vid on the right side called I got a stroke on the carnivore diet. What? I got a stroke on the carnivore diet. What happened? What? And preventative tests. This is 43 minutes. I actually don't have time to go through this, but I will watch this for my research actually on this specific topic. But okay. Well, I'll watch it, but to be totally honest, I have a feeling because this is from somebody named Steak and Butter Gal. You know what I bet this is? This girl is a carnivore reacting to this video. Oh no, it seems to be some panel. I don't know. Like I said, I will research it. I don't think this is in the context necessarily of what I want. But thank you for pointing that out because I would have missed that. All right. You guys ready for day 2 update? Day 2 of the carnivore diet. He needs to take a year off YouTube and go to physical therapy. Eat a proper diet that isn't some fad. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's the thing is like, you know, we talk a lot about, or I say we, but like people talk a lot about, you know, Nikocado is, you know, destroying himself because of YouTube, because, you know, his YouTube consists of him doing all these mukbangs, whatever. He could switch his content. I mean, I think anybody realizes he's popular enough that he could switch his content without it being that much of a hit to him. With Jack, I don't know how much that's an option, but at the same time, like, you're absolutely right. Like, this is a situation where because he's a cooking channel and because he's a fast food review channel and shit, like, his job is literally what's I don't want to say what's making him eat like this. His job is giving him an excuse to eat like this.
Good morning. Okay, day 1 is down in the books.
Also, I just wanted to point this out. A bunch of people have been commenting how they've only been living in this house for like 6 months and the fucking ceiling is apparently dirty. I believe that's just like a textured ceiling, but it's like everybody was commenting about how it looks like it's fucking dirty, like he's been shitting on the wall or shitting on the ceilings or some shit.
I ate as much as I wanted. It was all meat. Wasn't hungry. I knew when to stop. My body said no more, and I stopped. I will tell you one thing changed. Nothing's happened on the first day. I didn't expect it to. This isn't magic. This is science. But I will tell you, I got up to go to the bathroom.
This is science, even though no doctor on this earth is going to recommend this to you, Jack.
Normally, when I get back in bed, I'm putting my CPAP machine on.
Do Jack's kids not care about him? Does his wife not care? Do they want him to die? I think that's debatable, to be perfectly honest. I don't think they would say that out loud, though.
And I'm gasping. I'm like gasping for air.
Oh, my God.
Just fighting for a breath. This morning at 4:30, I got to go to the bathroom, got back in bed, went straight to sleep. Didn't fight for air. That was the only positive note that I can give.
So your positive note here is that you weren't gasping for air when you walked to the bathroom. Like, he's saying it's a normal occurrence that he's gasping for air and out of breath walking to go take a piss and come back. Which, I don't know, walking, I prove it.
Nothing else
Prove that you're not pissing in a bag, Jack.
changed. I didn't feel like I got ripped off. I didn't feel like I was being denied the food I wanted. But yeah, it was pretty good. My weight numbers will be weekly because I don't want to weigh every day. It goes up, it goes down, it fluctuates as it moves.
So no more weight numbers. Thank you, Amber.
So I'll give
no
you
more
my weight
weigh-ins.
numbers on Monday. Blood pressure and sugar numbers will be every day. All right.
Okay.
I love you guys. That's the update. That's the update for today. Starting day 2, we've already food prepped the chicken, the steak, the cheese. We've already food prepped all that. So I got food for today. I'm good to go. Let's start day number 2. Good morning.
He doesn't make money from this, so what's the motivation? I mean, I'm sure Jack makes something, but what's the motivation? I think this is just a matter of Jack's not going to stop. Like, he's just like, I think there comes a point that it's like he's just so goddamn insufferable that it's not gonna end. Like, the only person he's like Carly, like the only person that's gonna make him change is him, you know. Weight reported on Monday, so we're not getting weigh-ins anymore. Sugar 147, and mind you, he ate carnivore the whole day before. Blood pressure 164/89. So it went up. But at least he's not out of breath going to take a piss. Jack, I can't imagine anyone healthier than you trying this diet. Right back at ya. 2 days of this didn't help your breathing, Jack. Have you heard about the placebo effect? Also, this diet's only going to make your blood pressure even worse. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, even let me try to explain it this way, because like I don't know enough about the carnivore diet to like sit here and like really trash on it. Like, I just don't know enough, and I'm not going to learn enough food science or whatever to really opine like a good opinion on any of this. But if I had to guess, he needs to get his goddamn blood pressure under control first. He needs to do that by eating fiber, by cutting out most meat and eating a lot of vegetables and getting that shit under control first. And then maybe once he has his weight under control, then maybe switch to a carnivore diet might benefit you long term. But not only is he not doing the first half of getting his specific symptoms under control first, he's also not going to stick to this fucking diet. So anyway, day 3, carnivore diet.
Okay, guys, we're on day 3. Some of you don't know, some of you do, that I'm doing the carnivore diet. And that's meat, egg, and cheese.
Emphasis on cheese.
And nothing to report today. I feel good. But, so I'm going to move my updates to once a week because I can't do this to you.
Yeah.
I'm already tired of doing this. It is only on day 3. So
365 days of uploads canceled after day 3. That's what I'm saying. This is straight Amber Lynn behavior.
Every Monday, I'll give you all my numbers. Every day, I'll post it on social media. But basically, on Monday, I'll report my weight. I'll talk to you. I'll give you a video every Monday. All right? But everything's good so far. I feel great. The dogs are good. Life's good. You guys have a good morning. and I'll talk to you on Monday.
So after 3 days, Jack was just over it with 1 minute fucking videos. Like, I mean, all you have to do is pull your fucking phone out, record for 2 fucking minutes. That's it. And you can't even handle that. So now we get 1 week updates because that's all we deserve. Weight report on Mondays. Blood pressure 174 over 76. Sugar 147. Was that higher than the day before? Oh my God. It was even higher. Oh my God. So his blood pressure is literally going up as he keeps doing this. Like, it doesn't say much when you don't have the energy to make a 2-minute video every day. Like, exactly. If you really can't bring yourself through the process of making a goddamn 2-minute video on a daily basis, what the fuck makes you think you're going to stick to this fucking diet? Like, that's the thing about this is, like, even if you think the carnivore diet's the best thing in the world, it is a lifestyle change. It is like going vegan. It is, in fact, no different from going vegan. You're making a very drastic overhaul in your in your eating habits. I mean, it's just crazy. All right, so that was 5 days ago. I want to get to this live stream, but we've got one more video to go through. Who's ready? Press 1 in the chat if you're ready for carnivore pizza. The carnivore pizza. I know. I've been waiting all day for the carnivore pizza.
Watching the Cooking with Jack show.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to a new year.
Guys, no processed stuff. It's all good. It's good meat. It's no processed stuff.
Here, I'm kind of excited. Things are changing on the show. We've gone carnivore crazy. Okay? I've been eating 100% carnivore. I'll let you know how it's going on social media, on YouTube, all over the place.
Those are deli meats on your fucking pizza.
Post my numbers. But right now, this is the first carnivore recipe. Carnivore.
Carnivore.
I can speak better than that. Alright guys, start off with finely chopped up chicken breast. This is approximately 2 breasts for 1 pizza.
Yeah, Jack religiously buys the like 10-pound bags of shreddy cheese because that's what he needs is more shreddy cheese.
Recipe. Carnivore. Did I just say carnivore?
Carnivore.
I can speak better than that. Alright guys, start off with
a
finely
discount
chopped
on
up
this
chicken
one.
breast. This is approximately 2 breasts for 1 pizza. We're going to make the crust with this. Okay. Take some Parmesan cheese. Pop that in there.
I'm curious,
below.
press 1 if you've ever seen this
Drop 2
recipe
eggs
before.
in. Okay. Then take your fork and mix it all up. Lay it out
Cut video.
on parchment
Tammy, come
paper
mix this.
or silicone. Shape your crust.
Apparently, the crust is made out of shredded chicken, cheese, shreddy cheese, and eggs. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before.
With those 3 ingredients.
Apparently, it's Junior's idea.
cook
He's
this
about to
all
say,
together.
I think.
Get it all flat. Take your time. This is the base of it all. Okay. Alright, now we're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it. When it looks like it's firm, you can pull it out.
I will add one other thing too, just while we're here and I'm staring at this stupid cheese. I believe that my understanding is that cheese, I mean, technically is an animal product, obviously, but like that you're really supposed to eat cheese in moderation on this diet, just because like cheese isn't really carnivore. You know, there's a lot of like sugar in the milk that's used to make cheese. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not good at this stuff, but like because of the fact that you got carbs in that milk, right?
Now, your oven may be hotter than mine.
Yes, this is
While
the crust of the
crust is
pizza.
baking,
Lactose
we're
is
gonna
a
start
sugar.
making
Thank
our
you. That's what I'm
sauce.
trying to say.
Little butter, little bit of cream. Heat those up together. Make sure if you're
So yeah, cream and butter.
doing
So like
seasoning,
butter is
some people
generally
aren't,
fine,
and you got a seasoning with no sugar,
but not even
no
really,
carbs.
you know?
Here's the cream and
Like it's fine to have cream and butter or whatever, but like not what you're about to see.
butter that we made. There we go. Just gonna give it a quick little spread
Does he
around.
even measure? He measures so much that his house is filled with dirty dishes.
Kind of drinks a little bit. That's cool. All right, take a little bit of Italian sausage.
I might make
Brown
this.
that
You
up.
might
Take
kill
some
you.
pepperoni. I
Pepperoni.
can't see anybody turning this away,
Yeah, right?
whether you're doing carnivore or not. It's just like your favorite meat pizza.
Who doesn't want
little
deli
salami
meat on
now.
there? Who doesn't want deli sliced ham on their pizza?
The last piece is top of cheese again. Because you only put a little bit of cheese on the bottom. You're gonna
Yes,
put
this
a
is
lot more on
healthy.
top.
This is carnivore friendly. Okay, of course this is healthy.
Now pop this back
More
in the oven for
cheese,
about
Jack.
15 more minutes. Then we'll check it out. Okay, guys, there it is in all its glory. Looks beautiful.
I mean, it looks like something got ran over. Okay, it really seriously looks like fucking roadkill. It looks like something got ran the fuck over, and I'm staring at its little fucking intestines. Like, this is disgusting.
All we gotta do is give this a try. My first ever carnivore pizza. Okay, guys. Hey, did you know that this is an emoji?
Did you know this is an emoji? Hey guys, did you know this is an emoji? I don't care. Jesus fucking Christ,
Use
man.
this as an emoji. I don't know why I told you.
Jack, do it with your other hand. Do it with your other hand. I missed it the first
That's not
time.
upsetting. Abundanza. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go.
Abundanza.
Crust feels firm. Feels cooked. The sauce is good. Tastes like a pizza. I mean, I wouldn't say exactly like a pizza, but this is gonna work for me. It's definitely a home run. You guys, whether you're on the carnivore diet or not, give this a try. That's a healthy crust. I learned this from my son. He was the first one to tell me about it. Where you chop up chicken and egg and cheese and all that. So anyway, I love you guys. Keep watching me. Keep watching the changes. I expect them to happen. All my numbers are posted. My sugar numbers, my blood pressure, and my weight. Alright? I'm an open book. I'll see you in the next video. Love you.
I don't see any of that. How many of you believe that Junior came to him and said, "Oh, Dad"? Let me show you this recipe for carnivore pizza crust. Jack, when your doctor told you to change your diet, I'm 100% sure this isn't what they meant. You might want to revisit that conversation another 100 times. Love you, bud. Doctor is fine with it. I lost 8 pounds in 5 days. Feel great. So the diet plan is to put a pile of nitrate-laden, artery-clogging processed meat on top of butter, cream, egg, and cheese with more cheese on top. Doesn't YouTube have some policy against people posting self-harming videos? This dude has the right side of his body already in the grave and is irresponsibly showing how to finish the job quickly. And this is what I'm saying. Whose content is worse here? Jack Scalfani's or Eugenia Cooney's? Because at least Eugenia Cooney doesn't demonstrate how she's killing herself. All uncured meat, but thanks for criticizing. No joke. This is what sparked his intense man baby rage that you're about to witness, okay? Because somebody points out the nitrates, etc., and he goes, uncured meat, thanks, Mom. And yet he will not acknowledge or address the fact that pepperoni and salami, by definition, are cured meats. Don't worry, that pepperoni, salami, and sliced ham definitely aren't processed. At the same time, he's scared of lab-grown meat, but doesn't know what's in his regular meat. Like, again, look at this shit.
Media.
We've got deli sliced ham, which, okay, maybe that's not processed. It is, but let's just say it's not. We've got Hormel pepperoni. This is the kind of pepperoni that they don't even put in the refrigerator aisle. This is the kind that's like over by the pizza crust. That's not even like refrigerated. Or not the pizza crust. What am I thinking of? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's by the pizza sauce in the cans. But anyway, salami, which again is processed. It's cured meat. They're both cured meat. I don't know why I'm even bothering with this. But yeah, at the end of the day, this sent him into a bit of a tailspin. So this was 3 days ago, and then he did a live stream. And this was one of the funniest things I witnessed here was this live stream, the chat,
All
just
right, so wait, hold on a minute.
Just everything here. I might just run this stream late.
Okay, guys. Sure, it's all messed up. Anyway.
Hey, Trader. Y'all go subscribe to Trader's channel. Thank you.
So first of all,
somebody link him in the chat.
And I had a mom, and she rest in peace. You don't need to be either one of them. You don't need to be my mom. You don't need my doctor. For those of you who are like, oh, yeah, Google is your doctor. I'm using Google as my doctor. I spent 7 years researching this. I didn't rush into this. So I just wanted to Whitten Jr. by... I'll post that on my social media. I don't know. I'll ask him if he's...
This is good. Oh, he's just getting started, man.
Get you an answer, okay, Ron?
Like, I want to speed it up, but I also don't want to.
Kind of revealed that people on the carnivore diet are doing very, very good.
Kind of.
Promote. I'm guessing that gets rid of medicine, and then they're out of a job, you know. But
guys, this is science. This is the science, and the doctors say carnivore meat good, and you don't know what you're talking about. They just don't want to get fired for saying carnivore meat good.
So, I'm just saying, I am having a good day. So I've been on carnivore for 6 days. Literally lost weight. Sugar numbers are down. Blood pressure's down. I will report my weight.
No, real talk here for a second. Why aren't you if your weight is going down, your blood pressure is going up, But if your weight is going down, why aren't you telling us this? Why aren't you reporting this at all? Just, you're obviously weighing yourself. Just put it in the stupid description.
I'll report my weight.
Trader, I
let's
don't know
see,
how much you've seen of
Monday?
Jack, but
Every
he's
Monday. Hey, Junior.
you should see some of
People
his
want to know where you
recipes.
bought those cowboy jerseys. Do you remember?
Where?
Yeah.
Look at Junior with this Only Gains fucking shirt. He is the biggest fucking piece of shit. I swear to God.
I got a plug. One of my teammates.
He's the biggest douchebag.
He's got a friend that works with NFL Fan Shop.
Oh, they can check NFL Fan Shop maybe?
Yeah, they'll be on
Watch
NFL
this.
Fan Shop or...
All right, NFL Fan Shop you can check out, okay? If you're looking for those cowboy jerseys.
Jack, please, God.
So anyway,
we're not gonna do that. Come on, let's go.
no, I'm not eating broccoli, but thanks for being, once again, thanks for being my doctor and my mom. But anyway, so basically everything's down, weight's down, sugar numbers are down. So I haven't had any broccoli all week. I've eaten nothing but meat.
Broccoli.
I feel great. I hope to prove you guys wrong. I really do. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I've done it many times. So, but broccoli gives me kidney stones, so I can't eat it. Sorry. Anyway, there's a lot of people who are coming out of the woodwork that they've been on carnivore, but they never told anybody.
Broccoli gives him kidney stones. I'm sure that's not made up.
Still having trouble swallowing. Oops.
I'm sure the kidney stones weren't coming from him pounding back coffee fucking all the time. Vegetables are so unhealthy.
Good. Things are getting better. I have to say,
like, that's the thing, is this is such a classic case of just like going on one of these fucking fad diets, and it was like the whole gluten thing. If you've seen that episode of South Park about I'm gluten free and I feel fucking amazing, and they never shut the fuck up about it. This is exactly what he's doing.
I had that flaky white
vitamins and fiber, big
on my
pharma,
forehead, on my eyebrows. That's almost completely gone.
Oh my
It's
God.
only been a week. Hello.
It's only been a week and his eczema is cured. Praise meat.
That swallow looked rough. Okay. I did a rough swallow. Sorry, guys. They don't grow vegetables like they used to. Too many chemicals. Yes. Once again, all food used to be good until man touched it, until man started mass producing it, until man started spraying it or injecting stuff in
chat
it,
being
or whatever.
anti-vegetables.
90% of the people in hospitals are there because of either food or drink. And
what?
And bad digestion, a lot of meat. What, Jack? When you pray for fellow YouTuber and stroke victim,
merch.
I don't know what you're talking about, but can't this lead to high cholesterol? I'm telling you. Yeah, cholesterol isn't everything you think it is. Not going to go down that road. But I'm showing you, blood pressure's down, sugar's down, everything's down, my weight's down. I feel amazing.
His blood pressure was up in every single thing. Am I imagining this? His blood pressure was up every single day.
It's been 1 week. That's it, literally. Ailments, things on my skin.
I think I'm going to have to check my blood pressure after this.
That would bother me in the winter, gone. It's
Oh
all
my
gone.
God. All his eczema is gone because of
inflammation.
meat.
I hope that my head clears up a little bit. Okay, look, Adam, I don't know how you want me to sound, but saying I don't sound good doesn't make me sound bad. Okay? People know one of my vocal cords got paralyzed. People know that I have trouble with my swallow. It's all been said, buddy. So, you telling us it sounds bad, appreciate it.
Make sure to diversify your
Carnivore
meats.
is getting around. Ken Domick is on it now. My buddy Ken, I gotta reach out to him.
Oh my God.
I did not know that. That is so cool.
This is a completely separate tangent. I don't even want to talk about it, but I'm going to. There's a guy that used to do Foodie Beauty reactions, and he did this weird ass thing where he like would go on camera with like this fake beard on, and like it was just the weirdest fucking thing, and he was just a complete fucking freak show. Anyway, he ended up, people found some video of him like stuffing chicken down his face and like looking like a fucking psycho. So he stopped doing Foodie Beauty reactions, and now he reacts to this guy. Apparently his name's Ken Domick, and that's the only reason I know this name, because I've never watched the guy. But I guess Ken Domick is like a big fatty too, or so. I don't know. He doesn't even look fat. It just seems like he eats a bunch of meat or something, and that's what he's criticizing. I don't really know, but he does this channel now. So instead of, his channel used to be Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel. So now he's doing a new channel, which is called, it's real creative name here, Ken Domick Reaction Channel. And he does like a voice changer and all this shit. It's so weird. Like, the guy's so fucking weird. I may have to talk about Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel at some point, though, because that guy was a fucking nutcase.
Yes, diversify the meats. Yeah, I know, rough swallow right there. Yes, diversify the meats. I'll be going seafood soon. Doing beef, doing chicken, doing some lean.
Ken don't do anything wrong. Yeah, I don't know what Ken does. I don't know anything about Ken. All I know is this one guy seems to react, like hate watch him, and that's all I know. And the guy used to be a Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel.
Doing a little cheese, doing hard-boiled eggs, doing scrambled eggs. It's really simple, guys. So, by the way, Chris is right. Yeah, getting rid of Jack Pack is going to go bye-bye. Gonna get rid of it. Nobody needs help. Everybody's doing good. Don't need the help.
What are you talking about? Is this because of that video I made? By the way, y'all check out my fucking video uploads. But this was like right after I uploaded my video. So, you know, and I'm not tooting my own horn here, but like, I wasn't trying to get him to shut down the Jack Pack. I wanted him to do better. That was all. In fact, networking would probably be a good idea for him, considering the fact that he shouldn't be making cooking content any further, or fast food content.
So I'm going to be deleting the Jack Pack and the 100 people that are a part of it, because there's no reason to teach you guys anything or tell you anything about marketing, because you mastered it all. That's amazing. Boy, I'm all.
Great job, everyone. The Jack Pack succeeds. There is no need for the Jack Pack anymore.
Fit to be tied today. Will you be eating squid or octopus?
You guys know it all now. Yeah. Congratulations. Everyone graduated.
Anything in the ocean I can have. What did you do for volunteering today? I volunteer at a women's prison, and I go in, we pray with them, we do church service together, and it's pretty cool. You meet some of the nicest people. Don't even get me started on that.
In the prison.
Not a little lean. I want to go down.
Those poor women,
so
right?
No fruits or vegetables. Nope. No antioxidants or vitamins. I hope that goes well. I feel something bad's on the horizon. Well, you're only the 100th person that said, "Oh, I don't think it was going to end well." But you know what?
Jack, you nearly had a stroke trying to say that. Listen to this garbage.
Only the 100th person that said, "Oh, I don't think it was going to end well." But you know what? Once again, sugar's down, blood pressure's down, weight's down. Weight has literally dropped every single day. I've only done 1 week. Monday, I will report my weight. You guys will be surprised. So anyway, oh, you're totally right. Let's see. I still have to deal with certain people. Sorry about that.
He's banning.
In the boys
Unfortunately,
club,
we
we're
can't see
all
the ban.
Open in the boys club again.
The ban chat
So
messages.
anyway, once again, I feel good. Enough about that. Moving on. All right. So, let's see. You guys got any questions? Meat has all the vitamins and minerals you need. Mark is correct. There are no supplements needed. You get everything from the animals. That's why bone broth is so good for you. What do you mean? Kobe Bryant drank it after every injury. Bone broth. Oh, wow. Yes. There are no vegetables, no fruits. No
Too bad Kobe's
antioxidants.
not here to teach you
But
about
you know what? My food eats
the
vegetables.
benefits of the carnivore diet.
My food eats fruits. So I get it through my food. How do you take a proper poop with just meat?
Girl, you're wrong for that.
Dude, really?
You're wrong for that.
Okay. So first of all, if you study the carnivore diet, you'll know about 90% of what you take in, your body uses.
Calling your ass out. This is wrong.
Have very few bowel movements. It's going good. Everything's great. So you don't got to worry about my poop. It's all good.
I
Are
was
you a
not
doctor?
worried about your poop.
No, but I play one on TV. Okay. Lots of great Facebook groups. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Yeah. Never, Jack. When you put.
Can they put the cows on a carnivore diet so we don't eat stuff raised on vegetables?
Cream and butter and cheese into your recipe, you arguably negate all the other health benefits. Cream is from the cow, butter's from the cow, cheese is from the cow. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. You know what? You guys live to criticize. You live to find what's.
You don't understand. You don't understand. Meat is meat. Meat is meat. Meat is good.
Sorry. You know what? You guys live to criticize. You live to find what's wrong. I don't care. I don't care what you say. It's going to end well. It's going to end good. It's going to end bad. It doesn't matter. I've studied for 7 years. I didn't spend all this time watching my brother live on this diet and get wonderful results from his doctor. So
your brother also weighs like 120 pounds at like soaking wet. Like he's not in the same physical condition as you.
You can stop the criticism. You can do your own research. Don't trust me. Don't do it because I'm doing it. Go research it. Oh, by the way, don't use Google as your doctor. That's the phrase of the day. Google is my doctor. I don't know who said that.
I
Jack,
trust
did you try
Charles with
wing
my
recipe?
life.
Arthur, no, I didn't. I forgot how you sent that to me. So take a look at that. Let's see. Do you want to meet? Call me before February. Keep eating meat. Okay. Once again, we're gonna say stupid stuff. You're gonna
That
be gone.
person must have been banned.
All right, we're not gonna put up with that. I opened up my.
Oh, there's
live
Darnell
again.
Sneed.
You're gonna be dumb. You're gonna be gone. I got too many friends that want to really talk and really catch up and see what's going on. Okay, not people who are just gonna talk. Oh yeah, just meat is bad for you. Really? What kind of degree you got on the wall? What does a carnivore breakfast?
What degree do you have on the wall, you fat fuck? What the fuck?
Lunch, dinner look like? Okay, so for like breakfast, 2 hard-boiled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon. For lunch, some chicken.
Like, whether he realizes it or not, he is inadvertently promoting this fucking diet, and he's like, he's really touting all of this. It cured my eczema in just a week. Bah. Like, are you okay?
For dinner, some steak. There you go. You can throw in like the dry white. You got to be careful with cheese because some cheese has carbs. So you read the label. Usually the dry white cheese is safe, but you still got to look it up. Oh my God, that's so funny. Wow, Motac, you're keeping score. That's so cool. Appreciate it. I said
What?
last week. Okay. Oh yes, that's right, Arthur.
If I had to guess, somebody came into the chat and actually posted his blood pressure results that he posted on those videos, which clearly said his blood pressure was going up from one day to the next. So yeah, Jack, somebody's keeping score. It's you, and you're losing.
So Arthur sent me a recipe about wings. Sorry, but it's criticism. You are very vocal about free speech, so it's fair game. Really? No, it's not fair game. You're completely wrong. Yes, you can have free speech, but it doesn't mean that it means that.
Yeah, have free speech, just not here. Listen, I agree with this. I agree with this. Listen, one of you motherfuckers gets out of line again, you're out of here. Those fucking Kobe Bryant jokes.
What you say. So, people want to say it, go ahead and say it. But I'll tell you this. I'm proving it with the numbers. I'm showing everything to you, and you're still complaining. I don't get it. Can we look forward to more?
The only thing you're proving is that your blood pressure is going up. That's the only thing you've proved so far, is that your blood pressure has gone up. My blood pressure is going up, and how delusional you are.
Barbecue wars with Mitch and his wife. No, probably not with Mitch and his wife, but we may do more. When is the meetup with? I don't know. Sneed, good afternoon.
Okay. I gotta stop for a minute. Lardy. Darnell. The whole reason I've been making the joke about Darnell is because he's obviously a fucking troll. When's the meetup with Lardy Wolf? So who he means is Larry Wolf. And do you know who Larry Wolf is? Jack apparently seems to think, I don't know if maybe he has actually contacted Larry Wolf, but Larry Wolf is the Wolf Pit, okay? And he's the guy that does all the Dollar Tree recipes. I mentioned him in that Dollar Tree, that Yoda Essentials video. He's the You the People guy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating?
But he's the guy, he reviews a bunch of Dollar Tree products and like does a bunch of like cooking videos. But anyway, Larry went on the carnivore diet last year, and he's reported that he's had a bunch of great results about it. And I'm pretty sure this is where Jack is getting his info from. But anyway, like I said, that's who Lardy Wolf is he's talking about Larry.
When is the meetup with Larry Wolf? Don't know. He's not real, but we're friends. I'm a part of his group. We've talked, and I told him I want to do a collaboration, but he hasn't written back.
I wonder why. Like, I mean, Larry's kind of a bit of a clown in his own right, and it's kind of like, you know, I mean, look at this. I don't even have to, I give you one still from Larry's fucking channel, and this is what you get. So I don't even have to prove that. It's sad when even Larry's not responding to your messages.
Yeah, I'm off metformin, by the way. They took me off. Your mother has type 2 diabetes. First of all, I'm sorry. Anybody with diabetes, I'm sorry you have it. Tried counting calories, Weight Watchers.
Sorry.
Carnivore. Okay, well, all I can do is show you. That's all I can do. Can't tell you. You guys don't believe anything I say.
Do you realize what the other half of this is if you're wrong? Like, yeah, you can show us you slowly dying, so okay.
But
good
if
job.
I show you,
show us, Jack. Show us.
I look just a little bit different.
Show it,
this week.
bitch.
I'll look a little different next week, and big changes couldn't be seen probably for. I mean, you may not believe it for a year or so. You know, who knows? We'll see how it goes. And you know, I don't see me getting off it, but I can still cook for other people, let them try things, go to restaurants with other people, let them try things, get their opinion how it is. I thought about doing something on Jack and the Go. I thought about interviewing regular customers while I was there. That idea, I don't know, just an idea.
So the problem is his Jack on the Go channel is effectively dead because he can't eat anything but meat. So, and there are no fast food places or places that he can review where he's going to get carnivore dishes. So like his Jack on the Go shit's kind of paused for the moment. He's been saying that he would do it again with somebody else eating the food, and now he's propositioning this idea of like, I'm gonna interview customers
Let's see here.
about their food.
Opinion on Ozzy Osbourne. Don't know. Would I get a gastric bypass surgery? No. I'm not for altering your body because you can't keep food from being shoved in your pie hole. You know,
Jack, come
I'm to
on.
blame just like the next person. But I'd rather become disciplined.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how that
Commando,
goes.
I'm asking that you do your homework. Watch videos on all the platforms. YouTube, TikTok. There's a lot of carnivore people out there explaining about it, talking about it. A lot of people are doing it. Let's see.
Aunt Myrna recipe win. Do you cheese sticks?
Oh, yeah. All right. So, Aunt Myrna. I don't see Aunt Myrna anymore. Sorry. So I can't do recipes anymore because she's not well. I guess she's not doing well.
I am beside myself that Aunt Myrna's still like even alive, because she seemed pretty old back in those days. How's Jack gonna move around the restaurant and interview pester customers? He can't walk anymore. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get what the fuck he even means by that. Like, can we like normalize not recording every fucking public place we're in?
You know, she's getting a little bit older.
But it's clear to me that in this, he does not want to talk about Aunt Myrna at all. Like, he's so fed up with the Aunt Myrna memes and all that shit. Like, he just wants nothing to fucking do with it. And, like, for whatever reason, he keeps deflecting about, like, she doesn't live around here. She's not around here. Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, she lives in Alabama. We know. Like, or that's where she was living.
Enjoying her golden years. She's in a different
Enjoying her
state.
golden years.
Yeah. She's not even in Tennessee.
No, she wasn't in the first place, was she?
To your transformation. Thank you. I mean, guys, I'm going to be honest. If I screw up, I'll tell you. If I do good, I'll tell you. If it's something bad.
I'm pretty sure Aunt Myrna is Tammy's aunt, I believe. Like, it's one of Tammy's relatives, not his. Which is why I find it weird that he even included her recipes on his cooking channel. Because it's like, you know, it makes sense if it's like your family's recipes. And I guess like maybe you came across a recipe from that you liked from Aunt Myrna. That's fine. But like to do a whole series on, I don't know, just seems off to me.
Out about this, I'll tell you. The whole idea is, let's see here. How do I get this?
Yeah, Jackson, Tennessee.
What discipline?
Nashville
Really?
area, I think.
You don't know what discipline is? Like not eating. Like stay away from Krispy Kreme. How about that? That's discipline. Stay away
Stop eating. That's why you're fat.
from Starbucks.
Dance moms. Tammy will drive him 3.5 hours to a Buc-ee's, 5 hours to a keto bakery, but God forbid they drive 3 to 4 hours to visit their dying aunt. Exactly.
Circuit protection for Aunt Myrna. Yeah, I hope she's doing better.
Keto bakery.
Tammy is doing something different. I don't know what Tammy's doing at the moment, but she's going to be doing something completely different. Let's see. I believe you, Jack. You always tell us. Trust me, I'll tell you when I screw up. Thank you, B.
Myrna
Let's
should do the carnivore diet. She will hear.
No, she's not sick. She's just getting older. So things are a little bit tougher for her. You know what? We're all gonna get older. We're all gonna have trouble walking. We're gonna have trouble. I mean, at a certain point, you die. You know, so we're gonna have trouble as we get older, though. And she's older than I am, so she has a little other. Sorry,
I cannot believe you would not allow Aunt Myrna to go on a carnivore diet. She could live to a 1,000.
She has other issues that, she's probably dealing with.
It's all those vegetables and the fake meat.
And that's the time to visit. When family isn't doing good, you should visit. I'm not going down there. Have you been to Germany? No. Oh my gosh, Marco, thank you. That's kind. Look at, I'm all wiping my nose. Let me get my handkerchief. Hold on. Marco, never been to Germany. I'd love to go to Germany. You know something I learned about Germany? It's funny because in America we get these big, gallon jugs of mayonnaise. And in Germany you get like 2-ounce jars. Little tiny ones. I'm exaggerating. It's a little bit big.
Jack, only you buy those giant fucking restaurant size jars of mayonnaise, okay? Nobody else is buying mayonnaise in those quantities. Didn't he just get over his last stroke not that long ago? Yeah, his last stroke was about a year ago. I think we're approaching the 1-year anniversary of his last stroke. He's sponsored by Duke's Mayonnaise. Now listen, Duke's Mayonnaise is real good, I gotta be honest. But the other thing too is, if you were here at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about France and Germany and tourists and all that. I have a feeling Jack would have quite a rough time in Germany.
2 ounces. But that's weird because there is a difference. Excuse me. There is a difference. Jack, this seems very prideful. You have children and family. Prideful of what? Oh, you're right. I shouldn't lose weight. I shouldn't drop my sugar numbers, and I shouldn't drop my blood pressure. You're totally right. I don't know why I answer those questions.
You're not doing any of those things.
Let's see.
It is still blowing my mind that I watched these, and I just have to go back and look again, because again, his blood pressure went up all 3 days. All 3 of those fucking days, his blood pressure went up. What am I missing here? Where is it going down? 144/80 on January the 1st. January the 2nd, 164/89. 174/76. Am I missing something here? Jack's gonna drop that blood pressure to 0 if he keeps this up. Like, this is insane. Where does he have any evidence that his blood pressure is going down?
Jack Jr., he's out and about. He was just here. I don't know where he is, really. Have you ever been to the Holocaust Museum, Jack? No, I have not. Jack Jr. is working out, wearing his... No, it's not OnlyFans. It's Only Gains.
Oh, this becomes the whole thing.
Says Only Gains. It's a play on OnlyFans, but it's for workout guys. So,
OnlyFans?
Have bread. I've literally never eaten bread my entire life. Eating animals. Okay? Not sure why you wrote that, but hey, join the conversation. What kind of volunteering did you do? I was at the women's prison. I volunteered with them. Basically, we have a church service. Then we individually break off We pray with them, whatever they need. We visit them. We just love on them. And then we do that once a month, I think. Is it once a month?
Yeah, we do it once twice a month.
Excuse me. Once or twice a month, we do it. Junior does look good. He is getting big. His arms are getting buff. He works out a lot. Jack Junior will work, yes. Junior, let's see. Jack, like you, I'm a predatine. Oh, I was talking about Arthur's recipe. I'm sorry, Arthur. I'll read that comment in a second.
Junior's a gilf. What?
Arthur said that is it steam the wings, then grill them. I think it's steam them, so I'll probably pressure cook, steam them, and then bring them out to the grill and pop them on the grill.
My fans pays really well.
Asked me to do a video on how to cook a chuck steak, like a prime chuck, like a prime roast. You know, like not a prime roast, but like for pot roast, you'll use a chuck steak, that kind of steak. So I'll show you.
Rihanna OnlyFans.
Yes, hello. Okay, Jack Jr.
Brianna is Tammy Jr.
And Jack Jr. wife on. No. Did you read my super chat message I sent a few minutes ago? Hold on, let me go
Do
back.
only Vor shirts.
I saw that light up. My bad.
Jack, you should do only Vor shirts for Carnivore fans like us.
Hold on. Oh, there it is. Can we still purchase your barbecue sauce? If so, where? There are still
their Darnell Steve
that order full runs of my barbecue sauce, but it's not available for like jar purchase, individual jars. No. Let's see. No, Jack Jr. does not have an OnlyFans. Boy, guys, it's like reading the National Enquirer. Never say that again. Never say what again. Oh, okay. OnlyFans is not appropriate. Okay, good. Once again, we're not OnlyFans. We don't have OnlyFans. His shirt said Only Gains. But you guys are going to just hop on that and ride that bull for about 8 seconds. What stores have the sauce? There are no stores. There are butcher shops. Can you do an Only Vor shirt? You guys just are nonstop. I bet you guys know what OnlyFans is. I have one. It says the 4 basic food groups. Says cow,
only meat,
pig, chicken, fish. It's in my store right now. Okay.
Only 4.
Let's see. It's called Jack and Tag. Only more.
This is why.
Okay.
This is why I love the trolls in his community. It just reminds me so much of like back in the day. It reminds me of Twitch chat back in the day.
Only more. I don't know how many times you're gonna watch it. I mean, write it. Excuse me, not watch it. Why do you have a tray inside your washing machine? Not a washing machine. That's a freeze dryer. The trays hold food. They slide in, and then they freeze dry it. And then it lasts 25 years. So will the Jack Pack take off this year? No, I'm getting rid of it. It's dying this year. Because how much your net worth? But first of all, I have no net worth. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I did, I probably wouldn't share it with you. Broccoli can cause kidney stones. Yeah,
like he has got his vagina in such a twist here.
The video has already been done. We brought back Wing Wars because
I feel bad now. I feel like I killed the Jack Pack with that fucking video. But honestly, I don't care.
It's right into what we're doing. Does freeze-dried meat be eaten? You could freeze-dry the meat and save it for 25 years. So if crap goes bad, you can just pull that food out, rehydrate it, and have dinner. Can I get Jack Jr.'s? I don't know. Cream pie. Okay, you guys are talking to talk.
Cream pie war.
Sneeze, that's for only turns. Buffalo Wild Wings fries their wings in tallow. Do they? That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to look that up, Jordan. You know what? For right now, I believe you unless I read something differently or I find out they don't. But I believe you because you said it. My friend had a hamster.
Only four is really caught on.
Prayers for. Okay.
Jack, review Palestinian food.
Oh, yes. Ellis Way's channel. She's got her own thing going on. She's been doing great. I'm not even helping her right now. She's like self-supportive. She can do filming, editing, marketing, everything.
Wow.
Let's see. Any chance to bring him back your sauce? Probably not, but I promise. Still have the recipes.
I think Ellis Way ghosted him. Yeah. I didn't actually watch that video like deep enough to like actually even ever talk about it. I don't think I even watched it on one of the live streams here. But like that fucking video, he was like such a dick to her. And like he was just being as obnoxious as possible. And it seemed to me like she was very frustrated by the whole experience, which, I mean, any sane person would, dealing with fucking Jack.
Pandemic was a little bit of a bummer. Took my manufacturer right out. So I'll let you know when I start producing again. Looking down to the ground. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go. What is the best way to rehydrate freeze-dried food? I'll do a video on that.
What's the recipe for the sauce?
First time I rehydrated chicken, came out horribly dry, and I don't want that. Why did Jack say a slur in your video? He didn't. What was volunteering like today? It was awesome. In fact,
So there's a video that Jack posted and did not edit at all, where people, and I'm gonna play the video in here in a second, but people are saying that it sounds like Junior screamed the N-word playing Call of Duty. But I will say it. I don't know. I'll play it here in a minute. I gotta find it though.
One of the ladies came up and asked if she could pray over my arm. I said, sure, have at it. I won't turn that prayer. Let's see. Meat is made from honey, which is an animal product. It is carnivore friendly. I don't plan on drinking any mead. Is your hat from Jack Skellington shop? Yes. This is the Jack Skellington.
Okay, Darnell Sneed, that's a little bit too far. Okay, now you're making it obvious. Pull back, Darnell.
Hat.
You're smarter than this.
In California, got it years ago. I'll check him out. Jack, if you can eliminate one country, I can't even believe that. No, I'm not answering that question. As a top, yeah, whatever.
Why is your channel listed as a top LGBT YouTube creator? I love the King Cobra references to Mead and Ozzy. See, I didn't even know what that was. I never watched King Cobra, honestly. I was trying to see if I could see the one where they apparently asked, like, what country, if you had one country to get rid of.
It's getting painful.
That LGBT one was me.
At the 30-minute mark, close to it, because you guys are asking stupid questions. Jack, you should do a boxing match with... Okay, no. Your videos are great.
Wait, you should do a boxing match with who? I forgot. There's a lot of these where he cuts it off. Ah, damn.
Just want to say, is it sin right? Thank you. How to make your own tallow. You know, I didn't know you can make your own tallow. I will look into it. But we will be doing that. We're going to do the steak 2 ways. We're going to grill it, then we're going to sous vide it and torch it and give it a crust and see which one's better. Just going around, I just saw Rob's. You know, they look so much fun.
Lazy man
Junior
salad.
dropping. Okay, once again, he didn't drop the hard R, but he said somebody was an idiot. I heard that. I went back and listened, and you guys are just making up stuff.
Okay, so what video is it? That's what I have to figure out, is which video it is. Because I want to say it was like muffins or something. Was it? I think it's the s'mores cupcakes. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is right. Let's see. We're gonna let you people judge. And it was like when he was, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. So is that Brianna? Like I said, I haven't watched. I've not been watching enough Jack, honestly. It's everything is just. So that's Jack Jr.'s wife, Tammy Jr. I think it's like right when they're like cutting into it or something. Like I didn't watch this video. I just saw a bunch of clips
Okay,
of
we're going to cut
this.
this baby in half and see what the inside looks like.
All right, volume up. Put your earbuds in.
Ooh, I just heard it scream.
Did somebody timestamp it? No. Can't believe Jack Jr. said the N-word. Unacceptable.
Oh, it's stabbing me. Cool. All right. Half cut. Get ready, guys. Look at that.
Okay, did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'm gonna play it again.
Gooey.
Wait.
Look at that. It's ooey, guys. Look at that. It's ooey.
I'm more impressed that he could get his voice that high pitched. What do you guys think? That idiot's fucking terrible? That's what supposedly I'm hearing.
Look at that. It's ooey.
Can't hear, enhance.
Guys.
Now listen, let's be fair here. Even if you heard what you think you're hearing, that was not a hard R, that was a soft A. Okay? But I don't know. Maybe he did say idiot.
Jack.
Yo,
Come over here.
what's up?
You didn't curse in that video game, did you? We all heard it. You
No.
called some guy an idiot.
Probably calling my teammate an idiot because he was sitting in a corner instead of pushing up the rest of the team.
He was probably camping, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yep. I'm trying to find out how long
Yeah, probably. I didn't say that word.
it was today. It was good. We've already talked about that. That's why I'm kind of running right by it.
There's such a good Christian family.
What are you having for dinner tonight? What do you think, Lucas? Think it's gonna be steak or chicken? It'll be chicken or steak. We don't have seafood, right? Let's see.
He's allowed to say it. I mean, he's pretended hard enough.
Okay, you know what? We're not gonna. There we go.
Junior picked
Okay.
up that Tennessee
So,
accent quick.
Junior's drawl is deep. Oh, you can hear. Can you hear an accent on him?
Yeah, he's only been living there, what, like fucking 10 fucking years now?
What did you do for volunteering? I've only repeated this 3 times. I volunteer at the women's prison. We do a church service for them on the premises.
Oh my God! Why are you asking me,
We take a moment to see if they need any prayer, and we pray with them. That's what we do. All right.
We pray with the lesbians, okay?
Where did you? I don't know what that means. What was your blood pressure? Go look on my social media. It's posted on X, on Facebook, all over. In the show group, what is your accent, Jack? You have a strong accent. Don't know.
Don't know. No clue.
Oh, well, hold on a minute. Okay.
I don't have an accent. That's a stupid question.
Yeah, I'll probably grill it. I'll probably grill my steak tonight. Have you been caught by the? I don't know what you're talking about, but have fun. All right. Did you like Ozzy Osbourne?
Guy who keeps asking about Ozzy in the chat.
That means something. Jackie, what is your opinion on?
That's the only thing I can like wrap my head around is that he knows it's a fucking thing and like specifically avoiding it. But how hard would it be to just be like, yeah, I thought Ozzy was great back in the day and just move on? This is why you keep dragging this stupid joke around. You end up getting Jeffrey Epstein's ghost posting pride flags in the chat.
Carolina vinegar sauces. Okay, Carolina vinegar sauces can be good. Most of the time they're not, but I've had some that are amazing. And vinegar is a great tenderizer. Will you freeze dry fake meat for your video?
Dude, you're looking kind of a boss in the house right there.
Nope, I won't. Have you ever been to Epstein Island? Nope. Okay, thanks for the tips, guys. I'm more of an Alice Cooper guy myself. I'm kind of a Molly Hatchet guy myself. Jackie and McDonald's for every dinner. For my carnivore diet, is this normal? Okay, you're being silly. Let's see.
Jack, I eat McDonald's for every dinner for my carnivore diet. Is this normal? I'm addicted to McDonald's, Jack.
Hold on a minute. Favorite video game is Uncharted. The entire series. I played every one of them. And literally, there's no other game that makes you feel more like you're in the movie with the characters than this game does. It's really good. Do Jack and the Go to Texas Roadhouse. I got plans. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, great. Jack and Epstein Island. Okay, well, if you guys are gonna say stupid things, I'm just gonna blow you out. Because I'm not gonna talk about McDonald's or Epstein Island. I'm gonna take real questions.
You're gonna blow them out like you did on Epstein Island?
And real results real recipes like Arthur. I appreciate that. Texas Roadhouse is good, especially their cinnamon roll. You mean their rolls with cinnamon butter, honey cinnamon? I think that's what you're talking about. No, I wasn't on Epstein Island for the second time. If anybody says it again, any carnivore collabs coming.
It's not Damien.
Any carnivore collabs coming. I think Larry Wolf gonna try and get together with him. What Jack and the Goes do you have planned?
I really want to find out that Larry goes some too.
Seem difficult on carnivore. Nope, I can go anywhere I want. I just can't eat it. So the people I'm with, or I'm thinking once again on interviewing people in the restaurant. That'd be cool. Who is Epstein? There you go. Did you enjoy the Uncharted movie with Tom Holland? It was kind of good. It was good. Yeah. Jack, has Septic Guy come yet? Yeah, but he didn't do it right, so we're still waiting. You got to come back.
Where are you shitting?
It's in the works. You hang in there. Follow the Facebook page on our new property and studio, and we'll let you know when we're past the.
Does Epstein like Ozzy?
You think Tom Holland is on a carnivore? You think, yeah, Jack.
Do you think Tom Holland's on Carnivore?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Just having to stick people in. There we go. Much better. Ever watched Reacher? Yeah, I like Reacher. Season 2 is out. I'm waiting for the whole season to be uploaded because they're gone back to uploading one episode a week. So I'm waiting for
The
that
guy
Amazon
doing the
show to
perk test
upload
on the lot
completely,
Jack wants
and
to
I'll
build a
watch season
house
2.
on. Oh.
Very good.
What's a perk test, though?
You know something? If you're over 18, the show The Sinners is...
So, okay, they bought a bunch of property and the plan was to build, like, because I thought there was already a second house on this property. I really didn't follow it much when everybody, like, found what the property was and everything. I don't know, I just don't care that much, but...
A really good show. But it's not for children. Just letting you know right now.
I have been keeping an eye to see if Junior pops up on Grindr.
Can you believe that? Pork rinds and bread. Yeah, I heard that. I'm hearing about that more, by the way. Where were you? Okay, we'll just... there we go. Thoughts on Tom Cruise? Don't have any.
Could we get a collab with Life by Jen sometime? She does keto, too. Now, press 1 in the chat if you know who Life by Jen is. They bought both lots. One was empty. Junior's house, the one Jack lives in right now, was the original house. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, so Life by Jen is another, or was another, like, 600-pound girl, very much like Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty. She would try to do these, like, diets all the time. She died, I think, either not last year, but 2022. But she would do all of these recipes that were like keto, and I remember she would do a bunch of these recipes that were like chaffles and shit. That's all I can remember is her doing these chaffle recipes. And like Jack doing this carnivore diet shit, honest to God, reminds me of her doing the goddamn chaffles. Like, they're supposed to be waffles made out of cheese, basically. But this idea that he's going to, like, run a cooking channel off of, like, figuring out ways to combine fucking meats, you know, into recipes. Like, there's only so many ways you can work with, like, fucking 5 ingredients. And I don't know, just the idea that he's doing all this is just like, it just reminds me of that shit. But it's just like, yeah, she didn't seem to understand either that she was just eating terrible shit and she just wasn't in a position for keto to do any good for her.
Hide them with the lean in band.
And now she's dead.
I could make a buffalo sauce carnivore, I think. Because, see, I do carnivore and seasoning. Some people don't do seasoning. My brother only does salt. Doesn't do any of the seasoning. Salt and meat. That's it.
Yeah, because seasoning is not carnivore. And salt is arguably not, I mean, it's definitely not carnivore. I know that people on carnivore diets use salt anyway. But, like, seasoning is not carnivore, and like there's no way you can make a buffalo sauce out of fucking seasoning, because I'm pretty sure at a bare minimum you're still going to need vinegar, right? Which is not carnivore.
Mountain Dew Gaming says hi. Thoughts on kosher meats, Jack? Don't have any. Sorry. Could we get a collab with...
I'm not Jewish.
Can we get a live blood pressure reading?
See, and this is why I think Jack's a little more aware than people give him credit for, is because he ended up reading that Life by Jen message.
Can we get a live blood pressure reading?
Oh, wait, did I not go back? Can we get a collab with... And then he doesn't finish it because he just moves on.
A live blood pressure reading. Yeah, the one that I did this morning is online right now.
No, they want you to do a live one. They want you to pull out the goddamn machine and do it right now.
Happy Epiphany to everyone. Did you watch Californication? No. Jewish.
Because God knows we all know it's higher after you've been fucking ranting for 35
Delis
minutes.
give you insane amounts of meat. Yes, they do. When is your next freeze drive video? Any updates? We did freeze dried Skittles for friends over the
Why did you
holidays.
not say the F word?
But we didn't film it, did we? Yeah, but if you want, I'll film that for you. Show you what's all the rage on the internet.
Did he have a stroke? Yeah, at least 3
How
of
much?
them.
$7? Freeze dried Skittles go for $7.
And he thinks the carnivore diet is the solution.
Totally crazy. Would you consider doing a video revisiting the bacon? Okay, Lucas, you're a genius. That's funny. That is so funny. Classic. But it's true. I may do that. I may do another bacon explosion.
Does anyone press 1 if you remember the bacon explosion? Now, I watched this on my original reaction series. For those of you that don't remember the bacon explosion, the sequel, I didn't even know there were 2 of these. It's basically ground meat. Let's see if I could remember what else in. I don't remember what else in here. Barbecue sauce wrapped up in bacon, and barbecue sauce wrapped up in ground meat, covered in a bacon weave. This is
Cool.
bacon
15 to 30
explosion.
minutes. All right. Oh, cut right in the middle.
And then covered in barbecue sauce. By the way, barbecue sauce is not carnivore. Try it, Jack.
Okay, here we go. See, it's still steaming. I should have let it set a little longer, but I just can't wait. Make sure it cuts all the way through. All right. Let's tip that bad boy right there. And tip that right there. And you can see, look at that. The Italian pork sausage wrapped
Look
in
at that.
bacon.
Look at that.
Crispy
Look at
bacon
that.
on the inside, gush and sauce. Seasoning. You can even see some of the hot peppers, red peppers I put in there. That is going to be delicious.
That's that carnivore.
Oh, my goodness. That's a work of art, isn't it? Look at this. Okay, so this is how I would serve this. I would...
Yeah, I think I could definitely appreciate the fact that he has 2 hands to use here.
I'll have to do it a little bit different. I don't know how, but let me think about that.
Gush and sauce.
Thank you, Lucas, for that. I
So
love your guys'
moist.
ideas. Some of yours are really good. When is the live blood pressure reading? We're not
It was
doing live.
today.
So there is.
It was in the pre-recorded
It
video.
isn't. Okay, forget it. I asked twice about chicharrones and got no answer. I'll just Google it.
Yeah. There was somebody bugging him about chicharrones recipes.
How about
It's
that?
like,
The
what?
literally the comment section is flying by. So if I don't
The
hit
fuck
your
makes you think
question,
Jack even knows what chicharrones
what about
are?
it's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Kyle, happy birthday. Bacon Explosion 3. Have you ever stepped into
Have you ever stepped
I've
into an
stepped
Arabian
into
store?
Arabian store, Jack. Really? I'm from California.
What the
Hey,
fuck
let's
does
go
that
explore. We
mean?
did another bacon explosion.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Because you're from California? Of course I stepped into an Arabian store. What are you talking about? They're lucky that's all I did.
Why would anyone believe your numbers unless they're live? Okay, you know, Steve, I got to tell you, I kept seeing your comments. I'm done. Appreciate you participating. Jack, you should do another iceberg test. That was interesting. I need more F as in Frank and Tech Time videos. I did a recording with Paul, and I'm doing another one with Paul. Be looking for that.
F as in Frank. That's
I'm gonna
going up.
watch Star
Yes,
Trek
F as in
3 a
Frank.
long
More
jerky
episodes. I
hoe.
just haven't had time to edit. I have them already. Notice you use sauce for dinosaur barbecue in one of your videos. You should go to Rochester, New York, and eat at Dinosaur Barbecue. Oh,
We've
I
got
didn't know this place.
the fake concerned troll Karens now here saying the N-word dehumanizes people. Saying the N-word is not right and makes people feel bad about themselves. Where did these people come from?
Oh, I just want to shout out to all my New York fans. Hey, what's up? Got a lot of friends in New York.
He's doing a lot of weird blocking here. I don't understand how Darnell.
Okay.
I mean, is he this greedy that like Darnell Sneed is still in this fucking chat after all these fucking weeks?
Good luck. Jack, it's my friends.
I guess he's only got like 2 members.
Shout out. Yeah, Jordan. Belle, happy birthday. Hope it's a wonderful day. We've literally stopped the show to wish you a happy birthday. All right, cool. What would have to happen to even know God, Jesus? Yeah. Okay, well, once again, let's stay in our lane of food, family, and fun. That's what I try and stick
Like
with.
the ones that he seems to be more concerned about banning are the people who are complaining about his diet.
Will you do a burger
And I get
wars or
it,
some
but
sort
it's
of
just
meat
like,
wars?
what the fuck?
Yeah, I revived Wing Wars. So I've been having like dry red wings because I can have the seasoning. You know, to try those out.
Free Best
I may do a
Buds.
steak wars. I don't know. Still, the best steak is at Longhorns. You can argue all you want, but the outlaw steak, the bone-in ribeye, it is literally the best. Dollar for dollar. Did you ever play any games like Madden, NHL? Yeah, I played Madden. I probably played one of the first ones. I'm gonna watch Star Trek 3. Okay, great. Meet Warren, you and Joe still friends. We're not enemies.
Longhorn
We just don't talk
dumpster
anymore.
steak. I haven't had Longhorn. I haven't had steak in a long time. I need to do something
Steak
about that.
Wars. Yeah, that could be an expensive series. Outlaw Steak. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I've totally gone over. Hold on. I can give him a phone call, yes. Happy Bill. I don't know why you guys answered. I mean, you literally asked a question you probably know the answer to. Instead of saying what's on your mind, you beat around the bush with that question. But that's okay. We'll leave it at that. Let's see.
Have something
so
to
be
say.
looking for how I grill the steaks, because some people said it looked really good. They were surprised at how good it looked. I think we're going to be doing that this week. Hi, Jack, big fan here. Kyle, can you give me a shout out for my birthday? Kyle, I already gave you a shout out. Carnivore is great for everything but the wallet. Laugh out loud. Where is the interview with Paul video? I just said I did it, but I haven't edited it yet. Once I edit it, it'll be on F as in Frank.
Wait, was one of his mods a troll?
What will you make for your next cooking video? The next video, I think, is tonight, and it is a product review. What is your favorite
We're
Indian
getting that
dish?
product review.
I don't have one, but I love all the, Indian food, all the curries. I'm starting to fall in love with. There's a lot to choose from. What is Tammy's favorite carnivore
curries
dish?
got me.
Tammy doesn't have one.
Love again.
You did best, but I don't know what you're talking about. Is curry carnivore? Not a clue. It probably isn't. I mean, unless you can have seasoning. Depends on what kind of carnivore diet you're doing. Some dude, ultra strict, is my brother. He does literally salt only, no curry. I'm guessing curry comes from a plant, so probably no.
Are you gonna make carnivore cereal for a video? Now listen, press 1 if you're familiar with carnivore cereal. It's probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Hey, Jack is the meat mountain from Arby's. Carnivore. Really? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I got.
Wait, why is that an invalid question? It's all meat. Just get rid of the bun. All you have to say is if you don't include the bun, then yes, it is. Like, what the fuck? Why is he so annoyed by this question specifically?
I feel like I'm in a room full of 12-year-olds. Come on, guys, figure it out. Back on carnivore, make sure you go full organic and grass-fed. You are what your meat eats. Farm raised. I get my meat from the farm. We have a butcher shop, luckily. We have a butcher shop that slaughters their own animals from the farm to your table. And then chicken, I get chicken from the Amish, which is cool. No processed meats. And by the way, the pizza video, you guys, it's all processed, and because it was deli meat, but it was uncured. It wasn't treated. It was all uncured meat.
It was all cured meat. Deli meat, salami, pepperoni, those are cured meats. You cannot have uncured pepperoni. That's not a thing. I don't know why he's so adamant about this, but okay, so I thought carnivore cereal was something else. I thought it was ground beef and milk, or ground beef and butter as your milk. But now I'm seeing this, which is even more terrifying. Pork rind cereal.
You have not tried pork rind cereal. You are missing out. After you pour the milk, if you listen closely, you probably can't hear it now, but it has like a snap, crackle, oink that it makes. It's like Rice Krispies. It's so delicious. You can even do a sprinkle of cinnamon, and it's like cinnamon toast crunch. I use a mix of raw milk, a little splash of heavy cream, and a couple ice cubes in there to keep it really cold.
Ice cubes in your cereal.
If you have not tried pork rind cereal, you are missing.
Sound on for the snap, crackle, oink. Got a pork rind once that I still had all the hair on it, never touching that stuff again. That's the thing, is it's like if you have bad pork rinds once, it kind of ruins it entirely. And I've had, like, at some point I just stopped being able to eat pork rinds. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing to eat in general, if you just think about it. But ultimately, I mean, if you think about it, you know, eggs are the chicken's reproductive parts, okay? That's weird too, you know what I mean? Like, I used to like pork rinds, and now I don't, and it disappoints me because I want to like pork rinds.
Just FYI, could you do an episode of Frank, Charles, sharing, and yes, we're going to be doing another carnivore video with Charles.
Hurry up, Jack. Rage quit already.
Salami is that great. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, I've never seen uncured salami. Go to the store and look for some.
Yeah, just go to the store and ask them for uncured salami and watch them fucking Jesus
sell
Christ.
Carnivore lunches. Oh, there we go. And okay.
The fuck do you mean uncured salami?
Patrick, would you ever help an Amish person break Amish? Okay, once again, you guys are getting way off track. And you're getting pretty stupid on your questions. How do you cure meat? It's with nitrates and sugar. And some other things, too.
Right.
Go ahead and look it up.
Some other very non-animal product things.
All right, guys, I love you. It's been 45 minutes. I'm way over time. I apologize. And we will talk more next Saturday. All right. I'm
Uncured
gonna
salami
try-
still has
and we don't have
nitrates. It's
volunteer
from
candy.
celery juice. Same nutrition
I'll
value,
try
more or
and
less.
be regular time.
Wait, there is uncured
10
salami
a.m.
that
If
exists?
not, I will notify you.
I just thought the whole sausage making process pretty much required you to cure this shit. Definitely what he had was very cured. I wish he would just cure his mental illness. It's uncured by FDA standards. Oh. Yeah, like as you said, nitrates and from celery juice. So, Jack, I believe it was the same day after he raged about this shit. I could be wrong. Maybe it was the next day, but posted the Medea. Hello! The Medea 2-zone air fryer product review.
You're watching the Cooking with Jack show.
Hey guys, I'm trapped behind this big box. Medea sent me their 2-zone air fryer. And I thought, oh, not another air fryer. Then I started looking at this. Not only does it have an...
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's pronounced Medea, like, in this, with this spelling? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just like, I can't get over that he says Medea this whole time.
app, so you can monitor both cooks. I mean, you can cook your whole dinner right in here at one time. 10-in-1 functions. And I looked it up, and right now, by the recording of this video, you're looking a little over $100. I thought, wow. The more I look at this, the nicer it gets. See-through window, 11 core capacity, Alexa and Google smart speaker voice control.
Amazing.
These guys, if this works, I'm keeping this bad boy. Okay, this was so easy. Pulled it out of the box, took the tape off it.
Here's the thing: is like I have that fucking that air fryer oven. Like my oven has an air fryer in it or whatever, because I guess most of the like modern ovens have air fryers in them. And I can't help but think, like, now when I see these units, I'm like, this is literally for if you like live in a camper. Like, why else would you want this? Just get an air fryer oven, you know? Maybe I'm just being elitist. I don't know.
Plugged it in.
It is just a convection
Hooked it up to the
oven.
internet.
Basically, they just sell convection ovens now, and they put an air fryer setting on it. I don't even know what the difference is supposed to be.
Everything was good. Put the drip...
Because I have a convection option and I have an air fryer option, as if they're like separate things.
Tray in, put the grill tray in. When you touch this knob, your controls pop up like a video screen. This all lights up. This is really nice. But I just want to show you really quick what this looks like. You got your regular basket. That's this zone. Alright?
Like a
I don't know if
video
they're calling this
screen.
zone 1 or this zone 1. And then you have a lower one, which is... There
Watch
you go.
DVDs on that.
It's just kind
Play
of sliding
Doom.
oven. 2 zones, both on my phone. Both can be controlled by voice or my phone app.
Amazing.
Either way. Then we're going to coat it with some Nashville hot seasoning.
Yeah, you're right. Jack made a rant called "Stop Buying Air Fryers" and has gone on to buy dozens of air fryers since then. I didn't even think about that, but I do vaguely remember he posted a video saying almost exactly what I was fucking saying a minute ago, which was like, Stop buying air fryers. You guys are so ridiculous. You just hop on every trend. You stop buying air fryers. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a convection oven. Blah, 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 blah. And now this is all he does is fucking review air fryers. Fucking new wave ovens. Raw chicken.
There we go. Place it back on the tray.
Why do you need a smart air fryer?
Then we're going to load up the air fryer.
I have no clue.
Alright guys, so we're gonna pour out some green beans like that. It's almost our whole batch. You could probably squeeze on a whole batch, but for purposes of showing you, I don't want to put too much. There we go. These smell great already. When they're cooked, take a little bit of olive oil.
This doesn't look very carnivore friendly. Did he record this like last year? Is there any indication of when he recorded this? Because those green beans don't look carnivore. I could be wrong. Top comment, is Tammy supportive of you doing carnivore? Is she the beneficiary?
A little bit of salt.
I'll read it when the video's over.
Get the beans with it. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna.
Jack records lots of videos in advance. He still had scheduled uploads for 3 weeks after he went to the hospital last year. That's right.
Cook that chicken. Roast these veggies. And we're gonna do the chicken at 350, the veggies at 400. Alright? And I'll show you on the phone how I'm doing it. Got our first batch of chicken seasoned, tenderized in the drawer. We're gonna close that. Then we got our green beans down here to be roasted. We'll push those in, close that up. Now let's go to our phone app. Okay guys, there's a QR code in the user manual. It'll take you right to this app. We're gonna open this app in a minute. Just take a quick look.
Jack, charge your phone.
Fully controls your app. Both zones. Voice activated. Smartphone. Let's open it. Yep, read the agreement. Isn't that what we all do? Upgraded to smart home.
The
Smart home
noises
is now just smart home. All right. Allow. All right. Let me set up the account and then we will talk. I want to do it at 350.
He didn't even read that, and you know in a week he's going to be complaining about, it keeps sending me notifications.
Oops. 350 for 40 minutes and we'll check it.
One time Jack used this screen record thing and he showed a picture of one of his blank checks. Am I reading that right? Blank checks? What the fuck?
20 minutes for the green beans. That should alert us.
Who is still writing checks?
Did you turn off the camera?
No, Jack is still going.
My phone app reminded me to turn the chicken.
Did you turn on the camera? No, Jack. It's still going.
Jack is still going.
My phone app
Tammy is such a cunt.
reminded me
I
to turn
swear
the
to
chicken.
God.
That was pretty cool. Take a peek. Those look good. Cook those to 165. We're flipping them one last time. Oh, those are beautiful. Nice looking thighs, baby. You too, honey. Okay, guys, so it literally cooked the chicken thighs within 20 minutes. And it literally cooked the green beans in 27 minutes.
Now, I will add, too, if this was recorded before the end of the year, he seems to be in a lot better condition than versus where he's at now with this keto or this carnivore diet.
Way faster. I keep forgetting air frying is faster than regular. That was $3.50 on that chicken. They're at $170 right now.
Wow.
So let's give this a try. So let's.
I believe it's 175 you're aiming for, but let's see if they're at 170. Let's see if they're done. Oh, okay.
The natural hot chicken is cooked perfectly. Okay, you can see how perfect it cooked the chicken. And these roasted veggies
That
are
looks a little
absolutely
pink.
perfect looking. They're juicy. They got their crunch. I'm very pleased. Thank you, Medea, for sending this.
Hello.
I'm probably going to be cooking more on the show with this air fryer. I'm really pleased with the outcome. So, once again, link down below. Very affordable, great gift for those of you who still have money after Christmas. For those of you who want to buy a gift, this is the perfect gift. That tastes delicious.
Great. All right, where are we at? So that was the air fryer review. Now he posted a carnivore update this morning. Okay, posted. Today is Monday, so today is his day for the carnivore update.
Guys.
And yes, I apologize. He lost usage of his right arm a long time ago, and I don't know. It's just the fact that it kills me because I have a friend that like had a stroke, and like he can like even years later can still barely speak. And this guy seems to just knock him out like one after the other. It's like it's just crazy to me. Like, what, you know, and he continues to eat like this shit. Like, completely. Yeah, no, he's been dragging that arm around for many years now. Jack is built different. Oh, man. When does it end?
Hey, guys. So, I've been excited all week.
Notice I said when, not how.
Video, but I've been thinking, how am I going to say it? And I don't want to oversell. I'm very happy. The first week, I started at, 278? I'm now 270.
Oh, my God.
I literally lost weight every day.
Great.
Blood pressure went down.
I'm guessing you're not drinking any
went
water.
down, but it went up, like...
Is water not carnivore, Jack?
It stayed the same the last day. My weight stayed the same the last day. But nothing but success. Sleeping good. So, there's dryness behind my ears every winter. Cracking in the skin, all that.
Why are we back to the eczema?
My eyebrows. Gone.
Oh my God.
Has been gone for 3 years. It's gone. There's dryness on my ankles. Cracking on my ankles. Gone. I don't have to lotion my feet anymore. Been lotioning them.
Look at our well hydrated queen Jack Scalfani over here. Just my skin is glowing.
Right before I put my socks on.
My ankles are so moisturized.
All I can do is show you the difference. I feel great. I'm sleeping.
But he smells great.
Ailments are disappearing.
He's got the meat.
It's not magic, it's science. I don't want people to think this is a magic pill or something. But I lost weight eating as much food as I wanted.
You sit here and you say, I don't want people to think it's a magic pill. Then why are you coming on here and be like, oh my God, my eczema's gone. I'm glowing like a little sparkling star. Like, why are you coming on here and touting it as some fucking miracle cure And then being like, I don't want you guys to think it's some kind of miracle. It's just science. Like, it's just the science. Follow the science, guys. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? Like, I'm afraid to scroll down and see the numbers. Does he not realize when he cuts out carbs, he's going to lose weight? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He's losing weight because he cuts out carbs. He's losing weight because he's probably dropping a lot of water weight, to be totally honest, just from switching his diet in general. But it's just this idea that he's like over here, like, I don't know. He's such a good example of like the gullible, brain dead American that just buys into anything. Most extraordinary goalpost movement of all time. Listen, he just wants to be a well-hydrated queen, and we should all aspire for that.
I ate tons of meat. I ate till I was
I ate
satisfied.
meat.
And that's about like a third of a chuck roast, maybe for dinner. So I would, out of a chuck roast,
Third of a chuck roast. That seems like a lot.
2 or 3 dinners. Had scrambled eggs and meat and sausage in the pan for dinner. Had bacon for breakfast and scrambled eggs. It was all good. He even had some cheese.
Like, especially the eggs.
But the update is everything went down pretty much over the whole week.
Your breathing went up.
That's about it. I'll give you new numbers. I'm still at 270 right now. But, 8 pounds, a little over 8 pounds in 1 week is pretty good. And like I say, I ate as much as I want. I did with whole food. It's been going good. So I'm excited. Things are looking great. So I will give you another update next Monday. And that's when I keep reporting my weight. Don't want to bore you guys, but I want to take you on this journey with me. All right? Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Love you.
Okay. Blood pressure, 161/92. Now, somebody's going to have to do their little doctory science here for me. Is that actually down from, and what was it on, because it's been an entire weekend, I think, at this point. From whatever the last update was, I think was like day 3. Because I don't understand the whole 2 numbers thing.
Okay, guys.
Because the second number is a lot higher. So day 3 was 174/76. And then we've got 161/92. The 92 is real high, right? Even if it's down, it's still high. 120/80 is considered normal. Okay, right. So, yeah, it's still elevated. But yeah, I'll look it up later, actually. I'm kind of over it listening to this fat ass, to be honest. Anyway, weight 270, 161/92, and sugar 142. When he's saying sugar, is that glucose? Is that what he's referring to? Jack thinking eggs are meat is absolutely wild to me. Man's a pre-diabetic. Yeah, no, those are not good sugar numbers at all. Like I'm pretty sure 99 is like the highest you, like, I'm trying to think of like those charts that they give me when I get my STD testings at the doctor. Like, by the way, get tested if you're sexually active. But when I get those tests at the doctor, and I'm pretty sure it's like 99 is what you're supposed to be at. I've always been close to it, but He's been diabetic since before he started his channel. Yeah, okay. That's right. I do remember him saying something about being like, how he wanted to get off his diabetic medication or some shit like that. I don't remember. What was the video that I said I would watch? I think that was the church chili one. And, you know, honestly, it's almost 6 and I'm over it. Is there anyone I can raid? Or can I even raid? I don't think I can raid yet still. I think I have to have 500 subs or whatever before I can raid on this thing. On this channel. All right, well, anyway, I was considering making a video about all that, so I might do that. I might get to work on that. I don't really know, but I'm done for today. Thank you guys for coming to this live stream. For those of you that don't know, this will be up on my Odyssey channel because of Jack's bullshit. Worst of the internet. Because Jack loves to issue copyright claims to me, I have all of my VODs backed up on Odyssey. So go follow that channel if you want to check out some of my old live streams on Jack and various other topics. I've got all the VODs up here except for one. Oops. I've got all the VODs up here except for one of them, which I lost because Kick fucking blows. And the only reason I was on Kick was because Jack got me banned. Okay, but anyway. That's right. I need to save this video. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. Be sure to check out, if you have not seen the videos that the uploads that I've been doing on this channel. I just uploaded a video recently about Yoda Essentials and Dollar Tree DIYs. We've got a Cooking with Jack video up about his, how he gets no help. Don't forget about Breezy's terrible haircut. Or, Foodie Beauty can't wash her hands. Okay, so there's plenty of content up here for you. So be sure to check it out. Share the videos out. Make sure you subscribe. All that good shit. But thank you guys for coming by. Y'all have a good rest of the day.